Did you make a cauldron already? Or
We'll make it. We'll put it down right before the boss.
I don't know if I should drink mine or not.
Hello, team.
What's up?
Oh, shit.
We're clearing trash if you wanna.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I need JC to get here. I forgot to change my talents.
Did X-Rager show up?
Extra.
X-Rager.
Who's up?
It's a guy I recruited yesterday.
I don't see anybody.
Oh, he said he was gonna come.
Yes. Why are we going left?
Less trash and it's cleared for the next boss.
Spice things up a little bit, you know.
We're optimistic.
Where's Spice? Nigga, do you know where he is?
He has to work late, so yeah. We'll be honest.
He gets off right about when we start, so. The last 2 weeks, he was around because he wasn't on shift up in the mountain.
TJ, I have a book for you.
I want to blame you. You can get the money from JC for not being here.
Wow, I still died?
Hey, a normal sight behind me.
Took you a while to die.
Despite you having greater DPS than me, you dying makes me feel better.
It's depressing.
You didn't see that.
These things might kill me.
Are we just clearing all the trash?
Just this side all the way to Vector.
Yeah. Fuck, there's a lot of trash.
That's gonna die.
I'm trying to make a debuff thing. Just so I can call it.
Limit killed Fetid already?
No way. Wait, limit?
No way.
No.
Mhm.
Limit.
Yeah,
They
limit. That's pretty well.
They get lucky?
With the spawns, probably, yeah.
It
No,
doesn't show.
I think they cleared Heroic a lot sooner than Method did, and they got better upgrades.
It doesn't show on wall progress.
Well, yeah, when did they clear it?
You also have to
Keep
remember,
going, keep going.
US had a substantial head start on EU, so.
Limit's currently 368 item level as a guild.
What's method?
Why aren't we that high?
Method's 369.
Do you want an honest answer to your question you just asked?
Guys, everyone
Why
needs
aren't we
to quit their
370?
jobs.
We
Guys,
could be
come
if you would spam +10 all night with me.
Dude, I'm down, dude.
Are you Angel? I don't think you are.
Eric, break up with
But
him real quick.
tomorrow's basically a non-work day.
What's that, right? What are they doing?
I said break up with your girlfriend.
Do
That's
it for the guild, Eric. Do it for the guild.
Do both of those.
Yeah, last time you did it for
No.
the girl, this time do it for the guild.
Do it for yourself, dude.
Oh,
Do it for the
shut up, Joe.
vine.
Do it for state.
Oh my god.
Do it for all the people that are gonna get drown in North Carolina.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
People will die
Rest in peace,
if you
Dad.
don't break up with her.
Dude, I hope
How
Tack,
just let the people die? What?
I hope
Do it
Tack
for
can make it
good.
next week, dude.
Dude, I'm
Maybe
already
even
has power. Fuck.
He said he was playing Battlefield, dude.
Tacken or whatever, the DK. He's
Yeah, I
in
know.
Carolina right now, dude.
I'm just being nice.
Typical.
He's probably gonna play the Battlefield 3 campaign on just generator or something.
Yo,
Yo.
Just in time.
Come back.
We took the long way around with trash just to buy you
There's
some
no
time.
long way.
No, we
You have to
didn't.
go all the
It's the
way.
same distance.
It's symmetrical.
Can you guys just like bolster his confidence a bit?
What? What?
God
How does that
damn.
bolster his confidence?
I was trying to.
I mean, there's
you know,
different ways
toss
to
him
bolster
some
someone's
corners.
confidence. Like, hey, yo, I heard from this one chick that you're good in bed. Like,
Yo, Cook.
I forgot we were thinking of bringing
That would be presuming his sexuality, dude. I don't want to do that.
oh yeah, watch out.
Why are you
I-
talking
okay.
to women about his sexual prowess?
Yeah, that's not
I
weird, man.
heard. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 2018. I heard from this one Zerson.
It really depends on the
What?
tone you have on it, you know? I've really heard from this other, Trigender Pyrofox that you're really good
Pyro.
I heard from this attack helicopter that you're really good in bed.
See,
Good.
he gets it.
Try to start heading here if you can, by the way. We're like at the boss
We
and
got no
we don't have a
lock.
warlock.
Okay. That's good.
Oh,
I should have just logged out there last night. Oh well.
Give me time to set up the groups until you get here.
Yeah.
For Eric to blab his mouth away.
I'm not gonna talk that much today, dude.
There he is.
So I was looking at this this fight with different groups and stuff and how other people did it, and it's all like pretty similar with the three groups. But one of the things that I really liked was 2 people from each group stayed kind of a little bit outside of their group, and they didn't get any stacks for phase 1, and then they picked up the debuff in phase 2, and they just shared it between them. They had like a little buddy system.
I guess that's kind of what we're doing though. We just step
Yeah.
out and get like 3.
Yeah, but this way during phase 2, it ensured that like if those 2 people stay together, it makes sure that it's never gonna accidentally go to a different group.
Right. Nuku, are you
I do like
elemental or enhancement?
Enhancement.
Oh shit, where's Joe at?
I'm in the middle.
Good, I gotta kick your ass. Where are you? Man. I give up. You gotta go
Oh.
find me.
Go donate your flask to Joe. He's on the left side. I mean John, sorry.
Shut up.
You shouldn't say it's a donate when it's required.
Also, I noticed like not everybody used battle potions last time, so you need to make sure you're using them here. It's
What do
gonna
you
be
want,
close.
Berserk?
Come on, you son of a bitch.
I put it in raid chat. 20 battle potions.
And if you don't have any, we can like you can probably buy some off of me or Joe.
Here you go, big
So
man.
just make sure you have some.
How much do the potions cost per pot?
Shrek, you're retarded. Good question.
Joe, what would you say? Like 300 each?
I mean, it'd make more sense if people bought the mats and just gave me the mats. But I mean, currently, each one's 18 herbs, and they're selling at like 30 each. So that's about over 500.
And then
And
they sell
just-
the procs. It's like about 300, like 400.
Yeah, so if you were to just buy the mats and give it to me, you can keep the procs.
Joe,
you
I'll
know?
give you 5k if you give me 5 potions.
Because like I just did these for Berserk, he gave me enough for 20 and he got 32. So
Really sucks.
And that only took me 2 hours to farm, dude.
anyone else have flasks or gold or anything? to
Oh,
give
that's all,
me?
huh?
Flasks or 4K gold or
Wait, how many
cooking
people gave you flasks?
materials.
What do I get if I give you 4k gold?
Guys, we can't make cauldrons if we don't have flasks, so please give some to him. Or gold. Equivalent 4k gold, and we can feed the raid.
And you only need to do 2 flasks a week.
And remember too, like that's just covering the flasks. I'm doing the feasts, but I mean that's kind of a group effort from everyone for the feast. So
Joe, I'll give you 10k gold if you give me some potions right now.
what kind do you want?
Agility, though, man. Come on.
Well, not all classes. That's the best one for single target.
Well, I'm a hunter.
Some are like those are my best for single target. Like those are the ones I use. I don't know. Would you want just agility ones?
Yeah, why not? I like making my life simple.
Okay. I'm gonna make 20 and however many proxies, whatever.
Well, I think last time you made me 20, I paid you 800 gold, didn't I?
Alright, Spiced is here. If y'all can just like whisper. I'll just preface the raid. So we've promoted Spice. He's gonna help out a lot with the raid strategies. So basically, ideally, how it goes is like they'll give you the strats, Malad and Spiced. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, or like suggestions, just please bring it up. But please let Spiced or Malad talk first to answer questions, and then we can kind of go from there. So, other than that, yeah, you can go ahead and talk about
Okay.
the strat we're gonna do today.
Do we have we got new people in here tonight?
So, Rain
looks
Soda's our returning healer. So this should
Right,
be
just to
pretty
go over
close
stuff
to-
again.
I wasn't here for the last trade, so I need an explanation.
Looks like
Okay.
everyone that's here knows what it is, other than, well, actually everyone knows what it is. They were here for, Sedera was here, it's just Rain Soda.
Let's do a quick rundown again. What do you have the groups for? Group
So
one.
it's just melee in melee on X, and then
X,
group
yep.
5 will be on triangle, and group 6 will be on square minus Sideria, who will be on X because he's melee.
Okay. So how this is gonna go? First phase, the boss is gonna give out the 3 debuffs. I'm gonna tell those 3 people where to go, either triangle, X, or square. You're gonna wait there until you pass your debuff onto a person. Once you've passed your debuff onto a person, I'll say, okay, go back to your normal group. So say for instance, if myself, Spiced, I'm at square, I get the debuff, but say for some reason there's 2 people at square that have the debuff, so I say, Spiced, go to X. I'll move to X, drop my debuff off there. Once it's done being dropped off, I'll move back to my square once I call it out. For the first phase, once we've dropped off all the debuffs, we're going to be staying tightly stacked in our groups. Every once in a while, the boss is going to cast Gestate on a person. When he casts Gestate on them, that person becomes immobilized and pulses AoE 5 yards. So your group needs to move away from them. If you're in group X, moving away from them means moving straight backwards. If you're in group square, moving away from them means moving towards the entrance of the room. And if you're in group triangle, moving away from them means moving towards where the boss is right now. You just move 5 yards away so that you don't get hit with the AoE. Once Gestate's done pulsing, an ad is going to spawn. We're all going to swap DPS to the ad immediately and nuke it down. It's really important that it doesn't get that that cast off, because it puts a healing blanket on the whole raid, and then it's a lot tougher to heal. Lots of absorbs. We're going to be using a healing cooldowns. We're not going to use healing cooldowns actually for the first 2 AoE pulses because no one has very high stacks then. So that'll be one way we can save healing cooldowns for the third phase. I'll be calling out healing cooldowns to be used before it happens. As he's transitioning into the second phase, he goes into a pool on the ground. Make sure you are well away from that pool, because it also adds a stack to you. We'll finish nuking off the ad, and then we'll spread out across the room with group triangle. So group 5 is going to be spreading out closest to where the boss is right now. Group X is going to be spreading out in the middle of the room, and group 6 square is going to be spreading out in where the entrance of the room is. And then there's going to be these red circles on the ground that we need to soak. When you're soaking these circles, it would be better if you pop a defensive. If you don't have a defensive, that's fine. Just soak it anyway. It's better to get it soaked. But if you have a defensive, like Ice Block, Turtle, AMS, Cloak, anything, just use your defensive for that. As far as raid cooldowns for healers, don't use your cooldown until I call it. Once we soak all the puddles, we need to keep dodging the red lines that the boss shoots at us. If the boss is positioned up here where I'm pinging on the map, we'll try and spread out really far away from. So if we spread along the room like this, so we're as far away as possible from the boss, it makes it a lot easier to dodge the lines. And the reason we're trying to soak the circles in that area is because that debuff is still going to be bouncing from person to person, and we want to keep that debuff within the groups triangle, X, and square. And we don't want to give that debuff to a tank, because tanks are already taking this hit from the boss that does nature damage. So if they have the debuff stacked up too much and they're taking a lot of extra nature damage, it's going to really hurt them. After phase 2, it just goes back to phase 1 and rinse and repeat. Any questions?
Spice, we have Aura Mastery, we have Divine Hymn, we have a Spirit Link Totem, we have 2 Darknesses, and then we have your Revival for tonight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna what I'm gonna do for this go, because we don't have many debuffs at the start, so no one's taking too much extra damage. We're not even gonna use healing debuffs or healing cooldowns for the first wave. We'll use one during second wave, during phase 2, and then we'll use them for phase 1, and then we'll hopefully have some backup for when we go into phase 1 the third time.
Everyone getting your markers. Let's give this a go.
Yeah, important to stay tightly stacked on these markers for this, so that if for some reason when these debuffs go out and I get you to move to your spot, if there's 2 people, say, standing on square that are right on top of each other, and one of them gets it, it's just going to keep bouncing back and forth between those 2 people. So if you notice yourself getting the debuff over and over again, just take a slight step out of your group. Alright, we can get some pulls in and everyone will...
Do you want me to start Big Fast or you?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Do you want me to start, or?
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
You don't have to necessarily start using battle pots now, so. But
yeah, I would hold them off until we get to.
2, 1.
Get ready to spread out here, or to go to your groups. Fanger Poppin', go to X. Spellbreaker, go to triangle. Spiced, go to square. And wait there. Add. Okay, go to your normal group if you had moved out of it. And back on boss. And if you see yourself start to get the debuff over and over again, just take 2 steps out of your group. Add.
I'm trying to taunt it, but it's on the elemental.
Why is there an elemental out?
It's good.
Okay, we'll use Aura Mastery on this next one. I'll call it. Okay, and Aura Mastery.
That's yours.
Okay, get this ad down, ad.
Spread out to
And
your
dodge,
spots.
get away from the boss, get away from the boss. Get away from that circle. Spread out to your area of the room. Soak.
I'll get these. Zul, move out.
Defensive.
Shouted.
And soaks. We get him here. And back to your groups. We got 2.
Keep going.
Add. Darkness. I should have caught that earlier, sorry. We'll get healing tide on this next one.
I won't have darkness because I'm down for the second one.
Yeah.
Nevada Vex.
Healing tide. Add. And anyone who's got a healing cooldown now? It's okay, we'll just wipe it actually, just die, yeah.
Hey, Nuku, can you revive like when we're all dead and then res us? And does that go like every single, like does that reset every single wipe?
Certainly.
If I use off now, I don't have it.
TJ has the res.
You know that strat you were
Oh,
talking about where they had someone sit back? You had 2 people soaking the Omega, whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we really
You
need
just
to do that because
Yeah,
we're getting
yeah.
one shot. That's what it is. On that second one, I got Omega and then I soaked the pool, and because of that, I just got one shot. And I think that happens probably every single pull, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, having the debuff and soaking a pool is gonna really destroy us. So, if we have 2 people from each group that are set to just stand beside each other, so ideally people that aren't soaking anyway. So, let's have the healers for square, so Rain Soda and Spiced. Because we're just gonna be standing, Rain Soda and Spiced on phase 2. We'll be standing like over here at this end of the room. We're healing this side and the middle, and then we're just gonna stack right on top of each other. That way we pass the debuff to each other. So we just need to make sure as that last ad goes out, we get the debuff from someone.
I mean, I felt like the last attempt we did on Tuesday wasn't a bad plan. We just kind of fumbled on.
I think that is literally the one thing killing us is
Yeah, no,
Omega on
it
the
would be
second
a-
phase. If we do this one thing, we won't wipe at all.
Yeah, and this is good too because then Rain Soda and I we don't have to soak during the first phase, and then we just keep passing it between each other during second phase, and we keep it nice and controlled. And then so for group triangle, it's gonna be Augustina and Spellbreaker, and then for melee, who doesn't really have a defensive? Who's not soaking much for melee anyway? Like, it'd be better to have people soaking that have a defensive.
What kind of damage does the soaking do anyway? Like, is it physical?
Let's see.
Nature.
It's Plague Bomb. Shadow damage.
Is it? No.
Would
Oh wait, for
anti-magic barrier work on that shit? Or, like Shrek?
AMS, I think.
AMS works on it, Cloak of Shadows works on it, Darkness works on it, and then
Thanks.
Paladins can shield it.
But does anti-magic barrier work?
It's
I
what it
think.
is.
Give it a go anyway on this one. And then so for the melee group, let's maybe have let's have Berserk and oh well, actually no, Nuku's good to soak with Ghost Wolf. Maybe Berserk
Shrek
and
has the least mobility. Shrek.
Shrek. Okay, yeah, let's have Berserk and Shrek soak in the middle.
Alright.
So
Sounds good to me.
So
You guys-
Berserk and Shrek, as that last phase goes out, just make sure you guys are the closest people to that person with the debuff, and then just the whole phase 2, all you're gonna do is dodge lines. Pass the buff between each other and dodge lines. Leave everything else to the other people.
You should mark
Same
a spot
for-
on the floor for all those 2 people to group
No,
up
just
to.
mark yourselves because like
Yeah,
you guys are gonna have to be running around in case like one of the things does happen in the middle. Just mark yourselves and then it'll be easy to
I
find.
should be square.
Oh, give me a sec.
There. Oh, shit.
Hey Joe, how much you want for a healing potion, actually?
Spice. So what
Yep.
you want? You and Rain Soda out from Group 6, so the debuffs just gonna pass between.
Just so that we
Joe
don't
and-
get too high of stacks during phase 1.
Yeah, but
Because we're gonna be getting
there's only 2 of them then, so it's gonna go between Joe and Bulgari in phase 1. So
should
that's
be
fine.
3, right?
No, it's only.
Right.
Yeah.
That might be just fine actually, because 2 of them during phase 1, 2 of us during phase 2. It's pretty equally split.
And then you want Augustina and Spellbreaker out on the other group.
So that they're not taking any too many stacks.
So what happens? Group 5, you're gonna stack on triangle, but the healer's gonna stand behind you, and then or to the side of you, and then group 6, the healers will stand behind you, and Joe and Eric will stand right on the circle or the square.
Be perfect. And then we just gotta work at handing off
Handing that plague off right off the bat. But
Handing
then
the
once we
plague
have
off.
that, we'll get it 100%.
Joe, can you put down a feast?
we could do a bunch of some pulls too without too many buffs before we
Yeah.
get to
Yeah, it'll
into
take a
like
sec to get there.
the third set of phase 1. And now I can see everyone's raid cooldowns. It wasn't set before, I guess, because I wasn't here. Alright, let's give this a go.
Exorcist too, so I got it all. Alright. Here we go.
Big feast use pots.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, get ready for debuffs. Okay, Sedaria, X, Shrek Star, go to triangle, and Mobilis, go to square, please.
Or they just stayed on me.
Okay, back to your normal groups.
Get up, TJ.
Three, two, one.
Add. Move away from it's the person that's stuck in place that's pulsating damage.
Three,
Stack up a little bit tighter, melee.
1.
Okay, we're gonna use Oshi's Darkness on this one now. Maybe we will have to use some healing cooldowns even at the start. We're dropping.
We have less healers this time.
Yep.
Take the Ankh or Res. Add. Okay, pass the debuff off to one of those markers. Already pass it to square, or yeah. Okay, now rain stack on spiced here, and
I got these two.
okay, yeah, reset it. Just don't soak anything.
We're missing one on the right.
We're wiping.
Don't soak, wipe.
Wipe.
We missed one.
We're wiping.
We're wiping.
Wipe it.
Okay, yeah, so I'll circulate healing cooldowns right from the start.
1.
So for that Omega, whatever plague thing, is there 3 of those going at all times, or is there only 1?
3 at all times. It starts out, it gives 3, and then it keeps bouncing between people for the remainder of the fight. And it goes to the person who's in the closest vicinity of you. So even if the person with the plague runs to the end of the room, it's still gonna go to whoever's closest to them.
Okay. I feel like what we need to do then for that phase 2 is mark 3 things on the ground. Do we have 3 more that we can use? In the very back of the room. And then the 3 people that are marked to hold them, no matter what, they're going to start heading towards that. And whoever else gets the plagues, the other 3 people that already have the plague, that they're going to have to run back to that too. And then they can just start swapping.
We don't want anyone running back there because the chances of them running back there and passing the buff off is higher than them holding onto it.
Well, I just don't think passing it off while everyone's scattered in the center is going to be very.
We just have to pass it off on the markers. So we can't have all our healers run to the back of the room because then we're screwed. It's a lot of damage going out in that phase. So you just have to, if you have the debuff on that phase,
run to the person.
Run to the person of your group. So that means if you're X and you have the debuff, when it goes to phase 2, bring it to who's got the marker? I think it's Berserk.
Yeah.
And if you're square, so if you're either Golgari or Joe, you're bringing it to square. And if you are one of the hunters or Takjin, you're bringing it to triangle for the debuff. And that's it for phase 2. So just make sure you're standing on top of that marker.
Do we need the healers to be in tight on our marker? Because Augustine got it to, like, he got...
Yeah, we can... So the healers can step outside of the marker and just let it go in between the DPS for phase 1.
So, like, our healers should be, like, right here.
Yeah.
And you said it's Zerker. Can you mark Berserk?
Yeah.
It's a trash can looking transmog.
Yeah, so just go, if you have it in your group, bring it to that person for phase 2. After you brought it to that person and dropped it off, go do your soaking and shit.
Ignore the runes, by the way. Oh, we need stamina buff too, please. Everyone's ready.
Five.
So healers stay a little bit outside of your group.
2, 1.
Okay, Zul'jin to triangle, Rain Soda to square, and Spellbreaker to X, please. Okay, we're gonna use Oshi's Darkness here. Adds up. Okay, and Darkness. Battle Res on Takjin.
3, 2, 1.
Just stay on triangle, move away from the guy that's got it. Okay, adds up.
Yeah, the back, it's fine.
Okay, adds coming up. Just stay on triangle, move away from him. And all DPS on the ad, and then we'll use him. Go before that second cast, yep. Good job. Okay, we'll use Finger Pop and Darkness on the... Oh no, it might be the end. Okay, debuffs, bring them to your marker.
Shit, where does the orange go?
X. Come to X. Look around it.
And now Rain Soda stack on me.
Let me get these two in the middle. Let me get these two in the middle.
They're all on this side.
Let me get these two in the middle. I got them. What the fuck?
We got an ad.
I literally was standing right on top of both of them with the TP.
You got green. Oh man.
So I know
Water
that
mastery.
one was- I'm sorry.
The ad is still up, guys.
Just wipe it.
Yeah, we'll wipe it. Wipe it.
Real quick, yeah, I know that was really shitty because all the pools were on that side, and it probably was more difficult. Just pay attention to your lingering infection stacks. Like Rain Soda at 9, Zul at 7, Spice 7, Joe 5, J-Dog. Like, that stuff, if we can just minimize it as much as we possibly can, like, that's gonna be our kill. So just be aware of that. Like, ideally, nobody wants to be above 5, at the end of that first phase. Like, that's already a shitload of damage, just puts up on that.
So
somebody help me summon Twinkie. That's where I'd start. Oh, whoa. How do we get to the entrance, actually?
You run, boy, you run!
The teleporter in the elevator room.
So the ad, like the reason why I died right at the beginning is because the ad hit me. It needs to be picked up a little bit faster if that's okay.
And we all have to move away from the person with gestate a lot quicker too.
I don't know what the. Alright.
The boss doesn't cleave, right?
No, I don't think
so. The tank that's not currently tanking the boss can like run up and grab the ad and establish a little bit of aggro.
It doesn't need to run up to the ad, so when the ad spawns a tank that's not tanking, just hits it.
You
you
should have time most of the time to taunt. Where you have to re-taunt for the stack switch.
The tank that is tanking like the stacks and has 2 stacks like currently should be the one taunting the ad. Like whenever it spawns.
Seems like a design flaw where it's that far away. Oh well.
We're doing a lot better on our damage to the ad though. So good job on that so far.
Alright, we summoning.
Those 2.
So we're moving Malad to healer, and then Twinkie's gonna come in as tank. And bringing in one more DPS.
I think that was decent with the handing the debuff off too. So then we just have to, once we're handing the debuff off to those 2 people in phase 2, we just need to really focus on dodging the missiles. That's gonna be big.
Did everybody get the summon? Twinkie and Sin?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reducing these groups a little bit since we know who's going where.
Go left when you get in.
Are we not doing double stack, like double soaking anymore? Let's just cut it out.
If you have like a defensive like ice block or whatever the hell, and you see somebody, you can double stack. If they're questionable, don't double stack. Like if they're barely overlapping, don't double stack.
I would say yeah, but if you can double soak, do it, because if you're gonna immune, it doesn't matter if you're doing 2 or 1. It's good anyway.
As you guys said before, just be fucking greedy with it. If you see red on the ground, fucking run towards that son of a cock.
Yeah.
Also, if you see like an ice block in the middle of 2, you can obviously move away.
Yeah.
Like you can move out of them. Like if you see
Or
something
you can stand on it. I mean, we had somebody try and soak 2 and fail, so.
They were kind of close together. Like the circles weren't clearly overlapping. They were.
It's better if we're over soaking than if we're under soaking. At least for right now.
Twinkie and Scenario, go ahead and put some blasts on.
It's better to not do any, considering how we don't want to take any unnecessary damage.
Oh, he's not here.
Scenario's getting on Discord at the moment.
Whatever works for you, man.
Why are we in the Mythic Dungeon channel?
Why is
I wanted to be an 11 channel.
Is he in the dungeon he's just running or what?
Yeah, he's coming.
Okay.
There, is that better for you, Angel?
Okay, so Berserk and Shrek are going to be standing in the middle of the room, dodging. Spiced and Rain Soda will be standing back here, dodging. And then Augustina and Spellbreaker will be standing near the boss, dodging. If the boss is on the right side of the room, Augustina and Spellbreaker stand over, like, on this left side. Same for, like, if the boss is at the back right, then, like, so myself and Rain Soda can stand over here. And then it's just, the furthest you are away from the boss, it's going to be easier, a lot easier. Like, it's incredibly easier to dodge those lines, yeah, if you stand on the opposite side of the boss.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna circle through a whole bunch of cooldowns this go to try and help us too.
Yep.
Scenario, you're stacking with the melee on X. Oh, it was in there. It's in here now. Scenario, you are stacking with melee on X.
Cool.
If you have a flask, go ahead and put it on.
And if I get you to move to triangle group at the start, I'll get you to move back after. Once I say we're dropping debuffs off at certain locations at the start.
Still talking to me, right?
Yes.
Rebuff. Just for the new people, thanks.
Yes, Scenario,
Wisdom,
those to you.
Big strong.
What's that?
Can I get wisdom, please?
Yes. Who's that?
Spiced.
Spiced. Sorry.
Is obviously
Thanks.
Here we go.
Alright, let's. Yeah. Okay. Healers, remember to stand a little bit outside of your group so you're not getting the stack.
Except for me.
Okay, Beans go to triangle, Zul'jin go to square, and Big Strong X. Move away from square for the gestate. Turn to the ad, all DPS on the ad. Make sure you drop the debuff off at the square though.
Check him out, please.
Okay, back to your normal groups, back to your normal groups. Okay, next we're gonna use the Spellbreaker's Aura Mastery. I'll call it out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, here's gestate. Move away from triangle. Focus to the ad. We're using Spellbreakers. Now.
Put a Mega Victor on me. Way.
Okay, next we'll use Milad's Aura Mastery.
1.
Gestate on melee. 5 yards away from him. Get that ad down. Okay, now. Hit the ad. Okay, we'll use Oshi's Darkness.
Just eat on me, or no?
Okay, now. Oh no, it's Liquefy anyway. Sorry. Get the ad down.
Use it.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, try to give your debuff to your proper marker. Get the ad down and spread out. And we'll use Augustina's him here. Spread out, absorb. Dodge. Okay, Okay, soak, dodge, dodge,
I got
dodge,
these two. I can
dodge,
take these two. I can take
dodge,
these.
dodge, dodge.
There's one in the
I can
middle.
take these. I
One
can
in the middle
take
still
these.
open. We're good.
Okay, back to your spots. Back to your spots. Square, triangle. Okay, we'll use the rain soda's healing tide on this first one. Adds out at triangle. All DPS. Okay, and healing tide. Okay, we're gonna use Fang's Darkness on this next go. Adds out on melee. And
what's up?
darkness. Okay, we'll use salvation here. Salvation, can get that ad down. I'll use revival on this next one.
Back up a little bit, DPS. I mean, melee.
Adds out, triangle. And dodge the boss here. Soaks and dodge. Soaks and dodge.
One more right here. Someone step into it, please. They're all over there.
We got a warlock.
No, keep going.
I got the back one. I got the back one.
We have 2 B reses.
Okay, back to your spots.
Berserk up.
Berserk
for
and
now.
Joe.
No, Berserk for now.
Here we're gonna
then
use
you can
Aura Mastery. We'll use Milad's Aura Mastery on this first one.
The hero.
Res me.
One of the
Yeah, let's hero.
One of the melee's got to get out for that.
Okay, Aura Mastery.
I got it.
One
We
of
have
the
2 stacked on
DKC's
melee.
res berserk, by the way.
Okay, we'll use Spellbreaker's Aura Mastery on this next
Did you
go.
want me to
I
get
have darkness.
Berserk up?
Yes.
Yeah, and your Darkness, Oshi.
Got him.
Add. Okay, Oshi's Darkness and spells now.
Can I get a lust?
Res Augustina once the hymn's done.
3, 2.
Stack up better, Shrek.
We'll use him on this one. August. Oh, wait.
He's dead. Res Augustina, please. Shrek.
And then him right away. Him.
Shrek is down.
And we all res.
We don't got Sinestro.
Get it.
Scenario res Augustina, please.
I'm down.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, last ad. Okay, move away from the circle. Don't get hit by the circle. It adds lots
Gotta
of
survive
stacks.
this and it's kill.
Okay, group up the opposite side of the room of the boss.
His ad is still up, guys.
Get your soaks, guys. Get your soaks.
There's a soak in the bottom right.
There's a soak in the back.
Adds up.
Try to pick it up.
Okay, we'll wipe it here. Just wipe it. It's decent.
Good attempt, though, guys.
That was a really good job on the lingering infections. Very, very good. Keep it up.
I died on top of one. Sorry.
So the gestates, again, just watch out. You only have to be 5 yards away from the person. The person can't move when gestate goes on them. So if gestate goes out on rain soda, it's gonna immobilize him in place, and everyone else has to move 5 yards away from him.
Angel. don't soak on the second phase because I had the I had the dot and I couldn't pass it to you because you were soaking.
Yeah, we'll have the people that are passing the dot in second phase, so Berserk, Shrek, myself, Rain, Augustine, and Spellbreaker. Don't worry about soaking. Everyone else should be able to handle it, and we'll make sure, because if someone soaks with the dot, it's so much damage.
It's like an immediate death almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the buddy system, those of you that are buddies that are passing the dot, do not soak. Just stand in your spot on the opposite side of the boss and let everyone else handle the soaks.
Well, as Nuku said, if you're about to die from the soak as well, call it out too. With your name would obviously help as well.
If you don't have the debuff, I don't think it'll kill you at all. I don't think it's really a threat.
Don't, guys. I understand everyone. Sorry to interrupt, but I understand everyone's like excited and stuff. But just try and keep it talking to a tad minimum. If you're gonna die, just die, and then either I, myself, or Spice will call for res on you. But just try and keep a minimum so he can call stuff and I can just say stuff on the residence or about Bloodlust or whatever it is. It makes it a lot easier and less hectic.
All right, let's get back to our spots right away and get another pull in.
I think everybody should be pre-potting and potting at this point.
Sure. And maybe we'll lust. We'll lust on the third. Should we?
Well, that was third that time, but second
That was
would
third.
be, yeah, that was third.
We kind of need it at the end the most because we have so many stacks.
You want to save it till the last
We
one?
save it
so
until
after
like
that?
the last, last
Okay.
phase.
Alright, I'll save it till the last one then.
On the fourth phase one, or
Basically, yeah, fourth.
Alrighty.
It's unfortunate, but we need it for the healers.
Yeah. So we'll just have to make sure it's really crucial that we're dodging those lines going out from the boss. Big time crucial. All right, let's go.
Hold on, Tack and TJ, you guys ready?
Yeah, I didn't get the
Also,
buffs.
I believe you can like sneak up on the boss. Like you don't have to wait for him to get in position to start damaging. Like Blue, I have to scoot up to reach him, but it'll help maximize damage with pre-pot. So
At the end, also, guys, we kind of lackluster on the ads, so focus on the ads, please.
Okay, get ready to go to the places. Okay, yes, Milad, triangle, rain soda, square, and J Dogs X. Ads out at square. Focus the ad, and no, we won't use anything for this first.
Go back to your spots.
Okay, next one we're gonna use Milad's Aura Mastery. Adds out on melee. Focus it. This is Milad's Aura Mastery. Now. Okay, this next one's gonna be Oshi and Spellbreaker's offensive.
3, 2, 1.
Adds out on square. Oshi and Spellbreaker now. And that's it. So get ready to pass the debuff. This next one, pass it to the person with the marker.
Add.
And move away from the pool.
just dodge the lines.
Dodge. Move
I got
far
those two
away.
in the back. I got him.
Far away from the boss as you can.
It's one open. Yeah, there you go.
Dodge. Really important. If you go to the back of the room, guys, go to the. Unless you're soaking at the front. Easier to dodge.
If you're low, you need a health pot.
Okay, back to your places. Okay, we're gonna use Augustina's hymn on this first one. Okay, it's on melee. Just stayed on melee.
Got a Rex.
That's up.
Okay, Augustina, go ahead and him here. Okay, I'm going to revival this next one.
3, 2, 1.
That's up.
Add on square. Okay, next we're gonna have healing tide. If it, are we done this phase? No, we got one more.
One more.
Okay, we'll use healing tide here.
Just say it on me.
Yep. Add. And healing tide. Battle res on Joe, please.
One of the DK sets do it.
In the range
Thank
group,
you.
just have to turn around.
2, 1.
Okay, this
They're
next
ready.
debuff, give it your marker, kill this ad quickly.
Move away from the pool. Don't take extra stacks. Heal Beans and Joe.
Okay, move as far away from the boss as you can. And soak.
Fuck, I'm soaking.
Soak and dodge. Soak and dodge.
I feel like we should hear on this one. Spicy.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, places. Positions.
Second
And
pot.
lust.
Second pot and lust.
Okay, we're gonna use Milad's Aura Mastery on this one.
Yeah, please.
And Aura Mastery now.
I have darkness.
Okay, we'll get Oshi and Spellbreaker. Your defensives on this next one. Adds out on square. This is Oshi and Spellbreaker now. Okay, this next one will be Salvation from Priest.
We have one D-res just so far.
I got just hit on me.
I say save the B-Rest regular.
Trying. Get away from trying.
Salvation.
Get that ad down.
3, 2,
Focus. There's no liquid fine here.
Okay, spread out. Spread out.
Absorb.
We'll use him here.
Stay calm. Absorb. Do what you've been doing.
Okay, circles are out.
Go absorb quick.
I got it. Let's get out of it.
Dodge.
Absorb.
One in the back.
There's one right here in the middle, right here. Come on, guys. Heads up.
Spots again.
Okay, spots.
Add.
Kill your ad.
Kill the ad. Quickly. Focus.
Healing cooldowns, healing tide, and link. You can.
Red spice. Red spice.
Red spice.
Move away from the lot. Move away from the lot.
Go back to that. Quick.
Just stay on square.
New ad. Okay, kill the ad.
Any defensives now?
Don't forget about health pots too, guys.
Add quick.
Add.
Come on, guys.
Boss.
Burn boss.
3, 2,
Sharon potted. Second pot.
Okay. Any defensives on this next one? Adds out on square. Kill square.
Ignore ad. Just kill boss.
Ad.
Ignore ad. Kill boss. Ignore ad. Kill boss. No heals going up. Just kill boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy!
Good job.
Shit, boys.
Woo!
Tango sales.
I like that right there.
Okay, this
Good job.
next
Very good.
this next fight is a lot easier.
That calls for a drink, boys. I think we're going right up to the hard liquor now.
I feel like with you, it doesn't matter what we do. You're just gonna drink regardless.
You're right.
We wiped. We got a fucking drink.
Console activated.
We're doing trash. Got a drink.
I'll be right back. That's still good shit all the same.
Johnny trash.
Fucking hell. Good job, boys.
Archive of the Titan is pretty good, right?
No.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Depends on who you are.
For Mistweaver, it's really good.
If y'all have gear that you can trade, put it in the chat and then we'll distribute it. Otherwise, you can go start heading to the next boss.
And we're going right.
All right, we have a couple of loots.
Big anime Greaves.
Me, Golgari, I'll put the first one in chat and then free roll it. So if you want the blighted Anima Greaves, roll now.
Blighted Anima Greaves?
Blighted Anima Greaves.
Anime Greaves.
Alright, you have 10 seconds. Alright, go ahead and give it to Nuku. If you guys want wrist wraps of coursing miasma, roll now.
That's a lot of you motherfuckers.
There are 4 leather wearers in this game.
Alright, you have 10 seconds to roll.
Can't believe you guys are leaving without me. I went to go grab some ice here. All are halfway across fucking the planet here.
What are you guys rolling for now?
What are you?
There's a lot of spice
wrist
gets
wraps.
Wait, what dropped?
He's male.
Oh shit! Hang on, boys. Hang on. What do you got there?
Nothing. Nothing for you. Too late.
Yep, give it to Spiced.
Oh, come on, man.
Alright, let's pull this trash.
I'm gonna roll anyway. I'm rolling. Here it comes. Ah.
Still lost.
Okay, I'm gonna start explaining this fight while we do trash. How this fight works, it's very similar to normal. If you guys haven't done normal, he's gonna do this donut ability that he starts. There's 3 different rings. He'll start with an inner ring, middle ring, outer ring. On heroic, you can't move back and forth between. Once he does one, it's gonna stay purple there forever. So you just follow the blank space. So it's either gonna start on the inside, so we'll all stack on the inside on the boss's near the boss. Watch out because the boss does cleave. So you have to stay on the other side of the boss, and it's most likely it's gonna either start from the middle and we'll slowly move our way outward, or it's gonna start from the outside and we'll slowly move our way inward. At this time, there's gonna be a whole bunch of spider ads that spawn, and they focus on a person and walk towards you. It's very important that you don't get hit by these spider ads because they put a nasty DOT on you, and we don't want anyone getting hit by it because then that's too much extra healing that needs to be done. Where are my markers? I don't have my markers.
Was anyone logging?
Oh no, I forgot to. Shit.
No.
I forgot to turn it on
Be sure
also.
to kick those mind plays. That's what Sim's saying.
It doesn't make it like on by default. Like.
No, I need to get another mod that'll turn on combat logging for me when I enter raid.
My markers are messed up. Can you put a triangle here where I am?
I don't see.
Square. Oh.
But what I have.
I think you can import using details.
Or moon, and then a triangle over here.
I don't have triangle bind it because my fucking things are gone, so let's put that down.
Or an X, and then a skull up here.
The skull.
Okay, and then a diamond over here, please.
Do you have extras rage tools?
Oh wait, sorry.
I don't think I have it enabled.
Diamond there. I'll move X. There we go.
Okay.
Fuck that, I die.
Okay, so the main things during the first phase, there's going to be 3 purple beams that go out. The purple beam does damage to everyone within 5 yards of you, and it'll kill your allies. So if you get the purple beam on you, you have 3 seconds to move out of the group. And then we're gonna all stack for the donuts. We move from the inside out or from the outside in. And then the spiders are gonna spawn, and then we're gonna. Oh, and can you put a star right here, please?
Press me like you down. Where are you? Alright then. Look, I'll put the look. There you go.
Okay. When the spiders come out, everyone is gonna stack on square, all the ranged, so that if you're focused by a spider, they're all running to one place. If we all scatter and run away from the spiders, it's gonna be really hard to cleave them down, and you need a lot of DPS, and it's impossible to do it one by one. You have to cleave them down. They are CCable, so you can AoE stun them, mass grip them in, or whatever. So do that if you can. We'll kill them, and then you're going back on the boss. During the second phase, there's going to be 3 adds that spawn. 1 at Skull, 1 at X, 1 at Moon. We're going to have Zaloon if you can trap the 1 at X. Beans if you can trap the 1 at Moon, and we're going to kill the 1 at Skull first, every single time. This boss does cleave. Make sure you're not in front of the boss. During phase 2, you'll get a fire debuff on you. For this fire debuff, you have 10 seconds. That is a lot of time. You have to put that fire debuff at the very front of the room, where the boss is right now, or at the very back of the room, where we just came in. Nowhere else is acceptable, because for phase 3, we can't have any fire around the middle, or it creates lots of problems. For phase 3, the adds are going to stop spawning, and there's going to be this little purple circle on the ground that gives you a buff that increases your damage and healing by a lot. We're going to have a good single target DPS jump in there, and that's when we're going to be popping Lust. After this effect ends, you get mind controlled, and you start casting fears. Can you put that marker over here back, please?
Which one? What do you want, a marker?
Anything, diamond, triangle, or spice, yeah, or condom, okay. So, it's very important that in the last few seconds of your MC, you run over to circle, so that everyone can turn to you and interrupt you and kill you. The person that gets MC'd will cast a fear that fears people, and that's obviously really bad, because if you run into any of the fire that people have dropped, it's going to spawn an ad. If you spawn an ad, it's pretty much over. We don't have the gear yet to deal with an ad. So very important that we interrupt those people, as well as don't be near them when they die. When they die, they let out a priest fear, so you got to be like 10 yards, 5 yards away when they die. So, and that's about it. So if you have the purple eye, run outside of the group. If you have the fire, run to either end of the room. Stack on square, AoE the spiders down, and then we're killing the ads. We'll go Skull, X, and then Moon every single time, and watch out that you don't get cleaved by the boss.
Hunters, you know where you're putting your...
And actually, I'm gonna put... so Zul'jin your X, and Beans your Moon. And I'm just gonna... Just in case, sometimes when the boss is moved... You move the boss around for that phase, tanks, so that you can cleave the boss while you're killing those ads. But watch out, let the tanks can call when he's gonna cleave, and make sure you're not in front of the boss when he's cleaving. Maybe the mages too, I'll have Tack on X and Golgari on Moon. If you guys can like spam polymorph if those things get broken, that'd be great.
Sounds good.
And we'll give this a go.
Are we like loosely spread until we have to stack for the ads? Kind of.
It doesn't really matter if everyone goes /range5 right now. Type /range5. If there's names near you when you have that eye, you're gonna kill them. Just so you know.
Yeah, dead.
Where does I move again? The beam?
So the eye does big damage to everyone within
saying
5
where to
yards
move?
of you.
It'll be like a thing over your head.
Just
Yeah,
move away.
it's a big purple
It looks like
beam on your head, and DBM says run away.
Cool.
Alright,
Yeah,
here we go. Are the tanks in place? You guys should move closer to Quest Office.
You're taking him at skull, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, get up, get ready.
5,
What are we hearing, Spice?
3,
Phase 3.
2,
After the first person gets their MC buff.
three, two, 1.
And yeah, taunt once you get the stack. Surging darkness, stack up in the middle, stack up in the middle. Inside, everyone inside. Away from the tank though. Watch out,
From the
'cause he
boss
does
around.
from the
From the
boss,
boss
sorry. Please. Okay, middle. Everyone to the middle. Next is outside. Okay, everyone to the outside. And then get ready for the spider ads. Stack on square.
Tanks need to bring him back.
That's the I
Oh,
beam.
I-beam. Move out. Good job. Here's the spiders. Stack on square.
Wow.
That was an I-beam in the middle of the group.
Yep, that was me.
Okay, stack on square. CC these hunter trap.
Oh, I'm dead.
Slows. Yeah, just saying in general.
Both hunters are dead.
Okay, keep going. It's fine.
See this debuff that a lot of us have right now? It's because we got hit by these spiders. So that can't happen. We shouldn't have anyone getting this really. And all yeah, let's wipe it.
Did they fix it where the boss will be tanked in a particular area, and when the fucking purple shit comes up, we have to go middle and outside of it? Can we just like go all the way to the opposite end of the fight arena area? I don't know how to do that, but they showed it in one of the
Yeah.
videos. They probably fixed it, right?
I think they did fix it, yeah. And it's not super worth. It's pretty easy to just do that phase.
Come on.
My bad.
We might as well kill
Right,
these. Might as well kill
Stairs.
these so that just in case other people are next.
I'm gonna go to
Yeah, we're gonna need the hunter trap slows and lots of AOE for those spiders. So if you guys have AOE things to spec into for that.
Just drop our traps right on there, like on cooldown. 'Cause they sit there for a while and they even outlast their cooldown.
It's just if they spawn on skull and they run towards them and we're just kiting them, they might hit them. So it's better if you wait till it's time for them to go.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah, if I
Waiting
didn't
out.
kill anybody, we would have had a lot more to do.
Anybody need a repair mount?
Yeah, may as well.
So if
I'm right outside.
So yeah, it's
save our
after
AoE cooldowns for the spiders, right?
for the spiders, correct? And it's after the donut that those eye beams go out every time.
Oh, okay, got it.
I have many wares.
So get back, buff up.
Tanks, when you move the boss, try and move him towards us rather than away from us. I know it's a little difficult, but like during the donuts.
There was a lot of downtime from when the boss spawns the ads to when we did nothing on square for a good 10 seconds, I think. Do we want to move to square immediately or DPS and then move to square?
DPS and then move to square. Once you see those spiders spawning, then we want to stack on square. We just don't want those spiders running all over the room. It's a lot easier if everyone's on square because then there's only like 6 spiders, but they're going to be targeting 6 people. It's hard for me to call out 6 names, say go to square, because I don't even know really who they're focusing.
If we want to wait, we can have Felworm drop us Lock Rock. That's what he's coming here to do. So,
where is he?
He's running to the entrance of the instance right now.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. Wait for
Because it would be a big help.
Where's
Can we just take him in there, like in with us and progress, or?
Well, if he wants to come. Oh. Well, he wasn't in raid.
Yeah, I got home late, and you guys had already started, so I just didn't say anything.
That kind of makes me feel almost upset. That calls for a drink.
Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
You guys are having me, and I'm not doing anything.
Not you. Zul is killing me.
I mean, Berserk should have known the moment he added me on the Discord. I mean, my name is I Am the Liquor.
Of buttholes, I thought. That's why I brought.
As long as your liquor doesn't do blah 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 blah, and it just
No. My liquor enhances my ability.
to do what?
To do
Talk?
games.
To flap his chaps.
And
If
to
it's
lick her
flapping your
buttholes, as
vagina mouth, if you're flapping your vagina mouth, then I don't want it.
That's more of a 50-50. I can't guarantee on what's gonna happen on that.
I just had roast beef
I can guarantee he doesn't talk. I could just mute him on Discord.
So go left.
Daddy, no.
Yeah, in between pools is fine as long as we're not explaining anything. But during fight.
I'm not gonna do that shit.
Since he's running here, do you want to just give a brief recap to Silver?
Okay, so Thorn, how we're doing this is at the start you're just DPSing the boss. He's gonna summon these donuts. We stand either in the middle of it or the center, and then middle, and then outside, or it's gonna be outside, then middle, and center, and you just follow with everyone. After the donut happens, he's gonna put 3 beams out. If the beam goes on your head, you need to be 5 yards away from people, or you will kill them. So you can type /range5 right now, and so when the beam goes out, make sure there's no names next to you. As we're dealing with those beams, there's spiders that are going to spawn. They target random people and run at you. We're all going to stack at square so that the spiders all run in a nice straight line for us. We're going to CC AoE them down, and then we're going to go back on the boss. And then we're going to do the donut, and then we're going to dodge the beams, and then we're going to kill the spiders again. Then phase 2, there's 3 ads that spawn at X, Moon, and Skull. We're CCing the ones at X and Moon, killing Skull. Then we're going to X, and then we're going to Moon, and then we go back on the boss. Same thing, and then in phase 3, there's these little purple orbs that go down on the ground. A DPS has to grab them. They get a damage buff for 30 seconds. When their buff is at 25 seconds, they're going to run to circle, because when the buff expires, they get MC'd and they start casting fear on everyone in the raid group. So we're gonna kill the person after they finish getting MC'd. If you get a fire debuff, you're dropping it either where the boss is standing right now or where we just came inside of the room. Nowhere in the middle area. Basically, the most important thing to remember at the start here is get the beam out of the raid and get the fire way at the either entrance.
Okay.
Everyone said they're ready, so here we go.
Can we get a lock portal from Skull to Square? Or we can get to the square faster when we're DPSing.
There we go.
Cauldron here, please pick it up, please pick it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Okay, healed on Twinkie, stop healing Big Bass. And stack. In the middle. Okay, inside, everyone inside. You got taunt on after that. Battle Res on Big. Okay, middle, everyone in the middle.
Where's Big, please?
Okay, everyone outside. Okay, and this is where we're gonna stack on square with the spiders.
Watch for I-beams. Get out with I-beams.
I-beams outside of the group. I-beam on Nuku, run outside. Good job. I-beam on Spellbreaker. Good job.
Spiders coming.
Spiders, stack on square. CC these, slow them, traps, anything. Thanks, you gotta be taunting off. Give me stacks. don't get hit by these spiders, or they put a damage over time on you that really hurts. So stay away from them. And if everyone's on square, they'll come in a straight line for us really nicely. But if you guys are spread out, then they'll start running to X and stuff.
Laser beams have to go left and right, not backwards.
Bulgari, auto spice if you can. Was that a beam in the middle?
Yeah, but it was a beam, and then a lot of people got hit by the spiders. Keep practicing. Get in the middle.
Okay.
Practice a little more.
Center. Yep. Okay, middle. Okay, spiders are coming. Slows on them. Slows on them. And outside. Outside. Go to square. Outside. Stack on square. Stack on square. And I-beams out. Big strong man out. I-beam out. Good job. Finger popping. Good job. And stack and kill these ads.
Alright.
And that's all. That's all of phase 1. That's all you have to do. And phase 2 is very similar, except it's 3 big ads instead of spiders. And then that's the entire fight. So if you guys can just work on getting those I-beams out, I'd say that's a pretty basic mechanic, and TBM tells you. So
I got
you
a
only
question.
get 3 seconds. Yep.
As melee, how are we supposed to kill the ads without getting hit?
I can't yet.
I don't think they.
I think they chase targets.
No, I got aggro when I went in and
Oh, you-
blade stormed.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they-
just
and they all
blade
hit
storm
me.
anyway. We'll heal. We can heal a few people through it. It's fine. Blade storm anyway.
Alrighty.
No worries.
I think
No worries. As long as we.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
As long as we don't have all our range getting hit by them.
I think
Yeah.
I think we just need to be a little bit quicker on them to try to get them in the chokehold of the middle. Like as soon as they spawn, we should have like blizzards up, and then the monk thing can go like right in the middle, stuff like that. Like we just need to be a little bit faster to get them slowed quickly.
There's still some flasks in the cauldron.
Okay, get back here quick, guys. Get the next pull.
The big issue that I saw was some of the melee were still trying to hit the boss when the spiders came out, so we had the spiders spread out into like an arc.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a big no-no. When any ads in this entire fight are out, we're on the ads. For the big ads, you can cleave onto the boss because the tanks can take them from skull to X to moon. But otherwise, your primary target is the ads. And maybe we'll get Oshi to drop darkness for the first spiders, and then Fanger for the second spiders.
Okay. We can also stun the spiders, so we can cycle
Yeah.
AoE stuns if you guys want.
Yeah, I mean, if you can stun them, like once they get to like right here where X is, and you can stun them, then I can jump in and kill them, or like help kill them.
5,
Yeah.
Without
Just let me
getting
know-
hit.
Let me know when to pop. When you want darkness too.
Yep. Cool. Okay, everyone on the boss here.
Three, two, one.
Okay, stack up in the middle. Outside, everyone out. Middle. There's a few people getting hit by this. Definitely not get hit by this. Inside. Watch out for a boss cleave. And backwards, stack up. On square. I-beams out.
Get up, berserk.
Stack on square. For these spiders. Slows, AoE.
Do that quick.
We get a battle res on Zulu. Okay, back on boss. And I-beams out. Really basic mechanic. Okay, on boss. Surging Darkness in 3, still stack up. Everyone stack up. Outside, outside.
Try to bring the boss on this side instead.
Alright.
Okay, middle. Darkness here, Oshi. Okay, inside.
Yeah, bring the boss towards us, please. Instead of further away, please. Next time.
Alright.
Ads are up.
Okay, spread out. I-beam out. Beans, beans.
The other group beans.
Group on square. Group on square. Finish off these ads. Okay, back on boss. Okay, the ads are spawning at X Moon. So you see the ones at X and Moon. And we're killing Skull.
Traps down there.
I-beam's coming out too now. Watch for I-beam. I-beam on J-Dogs. Okay, next I-beam. Beans. And third I-beam. Oh, we got spiders again. Yes, Milad? Not quick enough. Stack for on square for spiders.
In darkness.
Inside, inside.
Stolberg, use your armor streak.
Middle. CC these ads. Outside, outside. And spread. See if you guys can push it to phase 2 here. There's CC on the back too, and kill the front one. CC, do not cleave here. Do not cleave. Do not cleave. Boss should be moved to X to Skull right now. So that we can CC the back too.
Well, I CC'd for the purple, but I think someone cleaved his ass.
Yeah. That's where if we it'll be good to have the mages spam polymorph, and it's just really important for people to. I think it's good that everyone's seen that far now, though. People know.
Also, we need to move
the kill target is the exact same every single time. Skull X Moon. It's the simplest way to do it.
Also, we need to move the boss towards like Skull at that phase instead of keeping him at purple.
Okay, yeah. Do
Sorry.
the damage.
Yeah, I'll call the marker. It was a predetermined spot. But yeah, Skull X Moon every single time.
Do the damage DKs have grip? Mass grip?
They have one
no,
grip.
it's only blood DKs that have mass grip.
Do you want to get one of them to go tank and just mass grip?
That's not the problem right now.
It's not the problem. I'm just curious. Yeah.
That was better.
Let's
get back for another pull.
CD on it.
Well, I guess because Demon Hunters have mass grip too, right?
We had
the Demon Hunter tank.
We had
Yeah, it's just kind of like a mini one.
Oh, okay.
We'll do one more attempt and take like a 3 to 5 minute break.
I mean,
okay, yeah. Move quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Food.
Would it be? Oh, never mind.
Okay, and lots of time at the start. You got like 15 seconds here to do damage.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Three, two, one.
Okay, stack up. Inside, inside. Middle.
Make sure you come towards
Outside.
us.
Spread out here on the outside for the I-beams. Spread out, I-beams coming out. Second I-beam. Third I-beam, back. Okay, on square for these spiders. On square for the spiders. Still want to add. Okay, back on the boss.
I-beams coming up.
Get ready for I-beams.
Spread out a little.
Rain soda. Berserk zombie. Other melee. Good job, Oshi. Okay, stack up for Surging Darkness. Inside.
Move sooner, we to stack up.
Get your slows out, guys.
Slows, stuns on these spiders. Middle.
And then outside. Watch cleave.
Outside. And get these I-beams out. Stack up on square. I-beams out. Joe out.
Ads, guys. Ads.
Stack. We need to stack these up tighter, guys. If everyone's in the same spot, they should. They're brought in nice and tight. There you go. It's better towards the end of it. Okay, back on boss.
I-beam 5.
Spread out for I-beams here.
Stage 2. CC ads.
Spiders. Spiders. Square. Stack on square. CC these. Bring them all line together.
Go faster.
Darkness here, Oshi. CC these back too.
Do what?
See, don't cleave these back spiders. We're killing Skull. If you get the fire debuff, you're running it to the very back or very front of the room.
One in front of the boss. That's one we're killing, guys.
We need to be careful with the boss facing us over here.
Spiders, priority. Interrupt these casts too.
Can you get me up?
Okay, diamond, diamond.
Res yes, Malad, please.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, Moon. Moon, quick. Let's get some interrupts. Okay, it's good, it's outside. Kill Moon quick. We gotta kill Moon quick here.
It's done.
And then we're going middle.
Watch cleave from the boss.
Okay, middle, middle, middle.
Oh, where are you going, dude?
Inside, inside. CC the back dude. We'll kill Diamond, CC Skull.
We got an extra ad.
Don't touch Moon. Okay, that's from someone grenade fire. Yeah, it's okay, wipe it, just wipe it. Everyone just run and stop healing. So those yeah, the ads is from the fire. So you see what the fire looks like at the entrance of the room here? Come take a look quick. This is what the fire looks like. So this is where people are dropping it, and if you go and stand in it, it spawns an ad. So you have to be really careful when you're dropping this fire. Stay like a good 10 yards away. You don't have to drop it right next to someone else, because that's a really good way to get ads to spawn.
What is that one called?
Rolling deceit or something.
Hey, can we move the boss further up in the room? Like, is there a reason why it's so far back in the room?
Yeah, it's called roll deceit.
We're gonna take a break here real quick.
Run back first.
Yeah. Run back before we call
Alright,
a break.
I'll
so
add a
reset
minute.
that shit.
Make sure everybody's repairing.
You got a repair mount?
I got it. I'll drop it right outside.
There you go.
You'll be there the entire time if you need. Alright, boys. I go to break time. Whiskey time. Holger-kun!
Oof.
Your DPS dropped, but you were doing good in the Vectis fight.
Yeah, my really slow mobility is really getting to me.
Pork bug! How goes being a bug book?
Okay. You guys are finally progressing. Holy shit.
Well, of course, because we're starting to get used to it. If if we don't beat this nigger today, we'll beat him next Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's the fun part about doing raids, that you make your progress.
Oh yeah. At least now you guys should be able to get through Mother with a bit more efficiency.
I hope so.
And now
Mother was not that hard.
yeah. It's just a bunch of shenanigans flying all over around.
Being a bug pug, Porco.
Pretty okay.
I have many lucky dudes. You like?
Shrek got mad because he died in the first fucking half.
What of which boss?
The second.
Don't get upsetty.
Pug, why did you post the pug cat with Jade?
What?
In your dog post, why is there a pug cat?
A pug cat. It's perfect for Jade.
Yeah, that someone had the I-beam on them. They couldn't move out of the way too quick enough, and I got.
Look, furry.
You got dead. That's well.
Hey, that's pretty good.
The worst part is that he jumped at the last second too.
I thought we were doing pretty alright. It's gonna be a lot easier than doing Vectis. It seems like it has more like a mother mechanic, which we've already passed. Vectis was easy too, but I don't know why people didn't get the hang of it. I just eventually died due to lack of healing, which, yeah, it happens. But I'm happy we beat him. Although I spent all my tokens, so I didn't get my bow out of it. Right,
I did get this better chest piece though.
I got nothing, right, Poco?
No.
What's your item level at again?
352.
I'm just one item level below you.
Hey, you're catching up, Ogre-kun. I'm actually more impressed than I am upset.
Cool.
One thing you never beat me in, an ogre. Style! You're still the Jace to my Ginyu.
And don't you mean Berter?
No, I mean the Jace to my Ginyu. You're the number 2 man.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Why would you say Berter?
Because I'm blue.
No, you're Jace, because Jace is the special squad's number 2 man.
Yeah.
I knew this.
It's true.
I am Joyce.
No, you're a pug.
Careful, Jake. Space Dingle ate your space baby. Just like my sister.
Jake doesn't have a baby.
Poor Sheila.
Sheila is my raptor wife.
Yes.
Here, Ogre, while we wait for this shit, let's listen to this right quick, alright? Right quick. It's gotta be fast.
Gotta go fast.
How much time we have left on our thing? 1
Less
minute.
than 2 minutes.
Shit, we don't have enough time. Never mind, we'll do it after the fucking raid.
No, but I'm most excited because if we do manage to kill the Herald, then we move on to Zool.
Yeah.
And then they'll kill us.
Yeah, and then we'll be 3 out of the 5 down. Or 5 out of 3 down. know what I mean. 5 out of the 8 down, leaving 3 left.
Yeah.
This boss doesn't drop anything that really excites me, though. I mean, I could go with the new chess piece, I guess.
What does he drop for me?
He drops pasta sauce, right, Poracle?
Well, he drops slightly better greaves and a ring.
Yeah.
And a trinket, but that's about it. Not much, but it'll do for me. Oof.
Bug got mad at me today because I kept asking for the pug. He said, if you ask for the pug one more time, I am going to kill you. And I said to myself, well, wouldn't that
I'm
be
going to throw jade at you.
That'd be good. I missed the puppy bug.
When she's hungry.
We gotta go back like a pug pug.
Alright, I'll be here in the pasta zone.
Bug power.
Whichever one the boss is on at the time first, and then I'll call out the next two.
5, 4, 3.
The mage is spamming on the other two, you mean?
1.
So like everyone, like so Tack spams Poly on X, Joe spams Poly on Moon, and Golgari spams Poly on Skull.
Okay.
Just keep doing that until like people figure their shit out and we get on one.
Yep, that's fine. I've been spamming as long as they keep coming up, so.
And
yeah.
As I said when we were in the middle of that fight, remember to interrupt them near the end of their cast because they just instantly reset after that.
Yeah. Yeah, well you won't have to cast it more than once if everyone's being mindful. We'll just kill I'll call out the kill target as whichever one the boss is closest to at the time.
Is the AoE breaking the sheets coming from the spiders that we're killing?
Right, so we should be killing we got really unlucky with that phase transition that last pull. That I haven't seen that happen too often.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we can all be stacked right now, right here. It'd be easier for AoE healing if you just stack right behind the boss. Okay, darkness is coming out. We'll stay stacked and we'll move either to the middle or back. Outside everyone. If we're starting on the outside, that means we're gonna get spiders as we go to the inside, so we're gonna need CC. Middle. I'll get Aura Mastery here from Spell.
I-beam's coming out too.
Okay, I-beams. Get out of the raid if you have I-beam.
Angel faster.
Spellbreaker. Okay, stack it square.
Get the CC out,
I need a taunt. I'm getting wrecked.
Yeah, you guys, immediately after you get those 2 stacks, you should be taunting. So we can't heal you anymore. Okay, try not to push them out too much. We want them to stay grouped. Push it back in. Okay, back on boss. I-beam's out. Good job. I-beam out. Good job. One more. I-beam out. Melee. Whoever that last one was on. Oshi. That'd be quicker. Okay, group up. Group up. Outside. Okay, we're gonna get spiders again. Glad Aura Mastery. So you see these spiders here? And middle. Any CC you guys got on the spiders? Watch for boss cleave. And I-beam out. Yeah, pretty quick. Sure. Just wipe it. I-beams. So that's still.
Yeah, that was me twice. I guess I was just late dashing out.
Yeah,
didn't see your DBM thing
it's only
pop up.
3 seconds, so do not finish any cast, any ability, anything. Like if you get I-beam, just get the fuck out right away. Don't finish anything. I don't care if you're 90% finished your frostbolt or whatever, just get out. Because it's pretty unforgiving, this one. If single people don't follow a mechanic, it wipes the entire raid. But if everyone follows a mechanic, it's really easy. So this one's pretty unforgiving for single players messing up. So just
stack the spiders a little better too. That's a big.
Don't worry about the DPS and just do mechanics.
I think I just DC. I think Oshi and Beans just DC. They're the same
They
apartment.
should be superior roommates like us.
We never have issues with internet.
Does it scale if they're still in the group, or?
You have to wait a little bit for it to drop down. On the top right, you'll see a number.
Ray, did you text them?
Alright, let's not worry about food and pots. Let's just get back and get pulls in until we start getting this to phase 3. And then we'll worry about food and pots. So don't even worry about it right now.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's just go without them.
You want to stack right up on, behind the boss right off the bat?
Yeah, we'll start stack right on myself, right on square right now.
3, 2, 1.
Now the boss only cleaves at a certain part of the fight. So as long as you're not in front of the boss when that happens, you're good. There's Void Lash right there. And taunt. Yeah. Okay, and stay stacked. And outside. Outside. It's nice to stay kind of stacked for this too, for healing. Middle. And inside. Okay, and beams are coming out. Watch out for beams. Watch out for beams. Bulgari. Next beam coming out. Watch out for beam. Spellworm. Last beam coming out right now. Spellbreaker. Okay, stack up at square now. Berserk, watch for cleave.
Drop a car.
If you guys all stack up, the range should all be back on square. If you're ranged, you shouldn't be. As long as these spiders are moving in a linear fashion towards us, it'll be a lot easier. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I-beams.
Yep. I-beams out. Good job, Surya. Next.
One more.
Last one. Berserk. Good job. Back on boss. And then we're all going to be stacking right here for Surging Darkness. Stack on square. Outside.
I'm on Aura Mastery.
Okay, we'll use Spellbreaker's Aura Mastery here. And Darkness from Fanger. And inside. Watch for a cleave. Watch boss cleave. Okay, move back to square, away from these ads. Kite them. Watch I-beams. I-beams. That's just lack of heals, you're good there. Okay, AoE the spiders down. Remember, they can be AoE stunned. Everyone should be using everything. Okay, on boss. I-beam's coming out in 3 seconds. I-beam's coming out right now. Good job. Next I-beam. Packing. Good job. Next I-beam. Bulgari. Good job. Ads, back up on square now. Get these ads to all walk in towards one spot. It makes it so much easier. Okay, we're gonna have to CC these ads here as we move. Inside, inside. Middle. And outside. And I-beams out. Finish off these spiders. I-beam out. And myself, I-beam out. Okay, and back on boss. Okay, Nerubians, CC on X and Moon. CC on the back two, and we're killing Skull at that star. Kill stars and interrupt at the last second of his cast, please. Fire, rolling to seat, you're moving to the very back of the room. Okay, onto Diamond. Can we get a healing tide?
45 seconds.
Shouting.
Okay, and on to the last ad. Again,
There's
CC
the
him
boss.
at the end. Keep the boss near him so we can cleave. Remember, these fires don't have to be right on top of each other. Don't drop it too close to someone else. That's really risky for getting ads to spawn. Okay, stacked. Outside, outside. Stay on square if you can for AoE heals.
We both have Aura Mastery.
Watch the boss cleave. Middle. Does Aura Mastery. Spellbreaker. Oh, add someone stepped in fire. Okay, middle. Okay, and we'll just wipe it there. Everyone die, stop healing.
So I'm getting him for most of the dark, whatever, where he's doing the circles. Do you like where I'm putting him? Like I'm taking him close to X? Is that where you want him?
When he's doing the circles, if you could just put him in the like when we get to that inner circle.
Yeah.
Just keep him in the very middle of it.
Yeah, I'm talking about when we get to the when we got to go out.
Oh, when we gotta go out for the mobs, the Nerubians.
Yeah, I'm pulling him to X so that he's not he's
Yeah,
not like,
bring him-
facing the group at all.
Yeah, just face him towards like the outside of the room. Just don't face him in the middle of the room, because
Okay.
all the DPS should be in the middle of the room.
Just keep an eye on the DBM timer on his ability, and if it's not coming up soon, then you're fine to face him whenever.
Yeah, you could face the boss right into the middle of the raid, and you could walk him straight at everyone if you really wanted to when he's not cleaving, because he only cleaves at that one time.
Yeah.
So as long as you are conscientious of when he is going to cleave, then you're good. As a general rule of thumb, if DPS is inside this golden triangle and the boss is facing outside the golden triangle for these 3 ads.
Yeah.
Alright. That was a much better pull, and that's phase 2, and that's the rinse and repeat, and then you get to phase 3, and then we're done. Easy. Okay, stack up on square for the start of this.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, stack up for darkness. Inside. So if you just move him to the middle here, yeah. Okay, middle. Yeah, and over to the side on that one, that's good. and outside. And then we're gonna spread out here because the I-beams. Get ready to move out of the group if you got I-beam. Beams. Big strong. And last I-beam, and then it's on Milad. Okay, now stack on square. Stack at the back so that we can AoE these down. Nice grip. All DPS on ads right now. All DPS, finish these off, and back on boss. Good, that was a really good spider phase, guys. Okay, I-beam's coming out, get ready. First I-beam. Melee. Boom. Second I-beam. Myself.
Faster
Third
melee.
I-beam. Joe.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, stack up. Let's battle res J-Dogs. We'll get Aura Mastery here and CC these. And could we get Fangers or Darkness, please? Once we get out here. Okay, I-beams out, and stack up on square. And kill spiders. I-beam on Joe. Okay, stack up, kill spiders. Okay, back on boss. We'll probably phase him here. So get ready to CC the back two, and we're gonna kill Skull. In 3 seconds, Silted Warrior, I think, is the... Oh no, it's... Hey, I-beam out. J-Dog's out. And last guy out. Nice work. Okay, Narubians are in 5 seconds. Get ready to CC the back two. Nobody cleave these back ones. We're just throwing out polymorphs on them. Back two and killing Skull. Easy. Rolling to seat. You're going to the far back of the room, not the sides, please.
What's the next one? Oh.
Back or front, and we're going to X. It's going to X. Rolling to seat needs to go to the back or front of the room, not the sides. Okay, and then once you drop it, come back to the group.
Yep, boss.
Okay, watch out for the fire. There's one back by Moon, so when we go over to Moon, nobody step in the one at Moon, okay? You see that? You see that fire back there? Everyone has eyes on that? Nobody's stepping in that.
Careful with the cleave, guys. Don't stand from the boss.
Okay, we're stacking up here. Outside. Nerubians are gonna spawn halfway through this. We gotta CC the back two, and we're gonna kill the one at Skull again.
We're in the middle.
If you have a rolling to seat here and it's about to run off, just run to the side of the room and pop a defensive. Okay, CC these back two. Yeah, sorry. If you have fire on you during this phase, right as the CC on the back one. Watch cleave, guys. We have some people breaking our CCs. We need another polymorph back here. Just spam it until it sticks. Just gotta watch your cleave in this phase. So yeah, if you have a fire debuff right as the donuts are happening, just run outside and pop a defensive. You can take the donut damage to drop the fire. Okay, after this, let's move the boss a little. Oh, we got Moon.
Watch the cleave as he's running across, guys.
Can we move the boss to cleave onto this? Watch the fire at Moon.
I was just doing the cleave mechanic first.
Okay, yeah. Do not, watch out.
Do not step
Do not touch fire. Crucial.
2, 1.
Run it out. Somebody is willing to see.
Yeah, I'm waiting till the end.
Okay. Shit.
Middle.
Watch the pools.
Watch the face. Watch the pools.
Okay, middle. CC's on the back ones, and we're killing Skull again. CC's on the back ones, please.
Thanks, Dad.
We're going to X again after this. Interrupt at the last second, cleaving onto the boss. Be very careful when we go to moon. Be very careful. We got fire all over the back of the side of the room there. So let's try to move the boss. After we kill the ad at moon, we'll move him more towards square. Very careful here. Very careful. Do not touch fire.
Don't move around too much. Just stand still and DPS him.
If you can't DPS him because he's too close to fire, don't DPS him here. Just stay away from the fire.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's move the boss more towards the middle of the room. Towards skull side. Okay, stack up. And we'll run to the front of the room. Run to where the boss started here. Everyone stay on square. Stay on square. Did you see these back two? Did you see the back two? And we're killing Skull again.
Careful, boss.
You might have to top yourself if you're running out and you got the fire. Yeah, run to the very front of the room if you got the fire. Watch out for fire here. Watch out for fire.
There's one again. Once again, the last ad has one right next to it. Melee
Let's
might not be able to.
let's can we DK grip it? Oh, we
Yeah,
don't have
grip it out.
a DK.
We can't.
You can't. Okay, we're just gonna have to get just be very careful you don't touch that.
Honestly, melee, stay off of it.
Okay, last ad. Watch out for fire. Okay, let's get this down quick. Try to phase it. Inside. We'll watch fire.
Range
Or outside,
is
sorry.
Ad's still up.
We're working on it.
Range is it?
Middle. Oh, we got the next set of ads. It's probably
Ooh, I died.
wipe. Yeah, we'll wipe it. We'll wipe it here. We don't have the DPS up to do it. Just stand in the beams. Stand in the donut. You'll see how much damage it takes if you take from hitting it.
To what?
See it.
Stop getting the ads? 30?
We were 2% off. 2% off right there.
Okay. And then we pop lust?
Yeah. Well, we pop lust once the first person gets the DPS.
Got it. Cool. Nice.
That's still a pretty good attempt.
So,
yes.
Yeah, that was just about
So,
phase 3 right there.
Why is the pools spawning near that spot?
So yeah, one thing I would like to improve on that is the fire debuff that you get rolling to seat. You have 10 seconds. Let's take it to the very front of the room where the boss is starting, or the very back where we're walking through right now. Nowhere in the middle, not at all.
Like, basically stop what you're doing, or at least know that you can get to one of those spots. in
Like
time.
so, right back here. Like you can run all the way to the back of the room. It's important. It's like don't try and cheat and stand close so that you can hit the boss. Like, because if you drop fire near there, when we start getting MC'd and the MC'd people start fearing people, it gets ugly. So we need all this room in the middle. So either where the boss is standing right now, or where we just came in.
Spice,
Notice? Oh, go ahead.
When we're moving him for the little circles, why do we need to, like, for example, if the last donut is on the outside, why do we need to move him back to skull? Why not just leave him here, for example, where I'm jumping up and down and kill the ad that just spawns here instead of moving him all the way back and we lose DPS?
We can for sure.
So
we can do that.
If it ends up in the middle, the donuts, sure, keep him here. But if it's on the outside, the last one, keep him where you end him up.
Yeah, it's just important that we already have people people were cleaving and either dotting up some of these back ones. in that second set. So
No,
really
I understand
important.
that, but there's like the right before that phase, we were moving and we moved them back,
Yep.
and then we had to add right there.
No,
and
we can
lost
for sure
time.
kill the ad that he's closest to. It just requires more coordination from people, right?
Right.
So if once it's easier to start out with just going Skull X Moon every single time, then it's more brainless for people. You start killing the one next to you, and then someone still goes to Skull, and then someone's CCing. But we can do that. I'll call out the kill target, so we'll
Yeah,
just have the 3 mages CC in their spot.
Yep, we can just rotate.
Just keep it at your discretion, depending on where where the boss ends up.
Yeah, I'll call it. I think the boss was fairly close to Skull all those times, though.
Notice how much we did with just doing mechanics and staying alive. It's not a DPS fight, so just do the mechanics. Feel free to start pre-botting.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Beams, beams, beams. It's a lot of damage.
They stack up on square. Okay, stack up. Inside, inside. Middle. Outside.
Like this one right here, do we need to move him?
Get ready for beams.
Yes, because of the...
Spread out, beams, beams. First one's going out. Big strong. Second one, finger. Third one. Okay, now stack on square. AoE, CC, and let's go. Okay, back on boss. Good job. I-beam's coming out right now. 3, 2, 1. First I-beam. J-Dogs. Second beam. Third beam. Good job on beams. Back on boss. Donuts in 3. Stack up outside. We're gonna need CC and slows on these spiders here. Middle. Spellbreaker Aura Mastery, please, and Darkness from Oshi. Inside. We're getting the I-beams now. I-beams, get ready to spread out. I-beams out.
Beams.
Back on, blue.
Square, square, square. Recover here. Can we get both those guys up, please?
We have one DRS.
One. Okay, we
You
get
can get me up. Oh, never mind. In a second, get the other one, but we only got one.
We get J-Dogs for now, please. I-beam coming out in 3, 2, now. First I-beam. Go. Spiced.
You're good.
Okay, back on boss. Phase 2. CC these back ones. Let's kill Skull. Kill Skull. Rolling to seat. Remember the very front or the very back.
Take it out, Joe.
X. Good job on those fires, guys.
Watch out for Clint, guys. Watch out for Clint. We'll stand for the boss.
Okay, yeah, donuts in 8. Stack up. Inside, inside.
My arm master's up.
Okay, middle. Save the fire until we're done this phase. Then run it to the back. And outside. Don't touch other people's fire. Oh. What killed us there?
I don't know.
Okay, keep going.
Res Augustino when he comes back, right?
No, get spiced.
Oh, you did.
I'm at the entrance of the room.
Someone step back there and res.
We got one. Yeah, Shrek, can you come get me?
Sure.
We got an ad. Is that from me being rezzed? I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll kill the ad, kill the ad. I'll show you what. So when the ad dies, it does AoE damage, so we'll get Mulad's Aura Mastery.
Like a darkness again.
Okay. Yeah, do it now. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Big heals. Inside. And get this ad down. Interrupt. Middle.
Interrupt, guys.
And outside.
No, it's a wipe. We missed
And
this.
ads. Yeah. Okay. Wipe it up.
Well, how do we lose J-Dogs and Samira?
What did you guys die to? It looked like it was a cleave from the boss.
Void Lash and IB.
Yeah, mine was I-beam. I got hit by 58k and my health was just low. I think it was from one of the ads with one of the dots.
Yeah, so if those casts get off from the Nerubians or the spider, yeah, tick.
There's also confusion there at the end, exactly what we were talking about, so maybe we should just stick to skull and then go rotate every single time.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest way. It's not too much extra work if he's a little bit towards X to bring him to skull.
Yeah.
Did we do something different? I didn't feel like we did anything different there.
At the very end, well, it could have also been just because we had just finished killing him or whatever, but
all good.
Yeah.
We can't have anyone die in these first phases. The fires were a lot better on that pull though. Good job running it to the end. We just have to make sure healers, the 3 people that get fire, let's dot them off priority. Because the fire debuff is a pretty big debuff. So if you guys are dropping fire, if you have a defensive, you might as well pop it too. One other thing to clarify, if you get a fire that's about to expire as the donut's happening, just run outside in the donut to drop your fire off on the side of the room, but pop a defensive. Alright. Yeah, we'll wait until we start making it to the 3rd phase for flask spots.
3, 2, 1.
Stack on square. Okay, we're stacked here. Inside, inside. Middle. And outside. And then we're gonna have I-beams. So spread out here. Get ready for dodging I-beams. I-beams coming out. Rain soda. 2 dead already.
What was that?
Might as well wipe it.
Yeah, let's wipe it. Let's wipe it. Okay, you guys. After
Purple
the
is
donuts.
bad.
After the donuts, the I-beams come out every single time, the exact same. And I-beam means run outside of the group. Like I said, this is a fight. It's 1 or 2 people. If you're messing up, it's gonna wipe the entire group.
Get back quickly.
Also, during the I-beams, the groups need to be tight. We're still like spread out. And people are
You
getting
can no,
hit on the edge.
you can spread out because then it's easier to be 5 yards away. I told everyone to slash range 5.
I need to repair real quick.
Yes, I think after we come out of the circles, spreading out loosely would be better too, because it'd be easier to dodge them than being stacked because less.
Or actually, you know what? We could, since we're calling out names and everything, let's try it stacking hella tight. And then it's really easy to, and then we're just gonna have to pinpoint people out, because if you do that strategy and you stack really tight and someone messes it up, then it's guaranteed a wipe. So
Because if someone's in the middle, right? Like say,
yep.
See how I'm on skull, or
yep.
I can blink to there. But
Yeah,
the guy
yeah.
who's stacking right here, for some
Yeah.
reason, it's gonna get hit every time.
Well, no, it's
And
it's 5 yards though. Look at where 5 yards is. Right, right here. I'm not gonna hit you. I could have the debuff, and I could be this far away from you, and it's not gonna hit you.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
just
have to
seen
do-
a lot of people getting hit. Like,
And it's straight up from melee, not moving out. It's melee every time. It's not the ranged right now.
The people with
is it?
without
Do we have
I-beams
names?
can also be proactive
And move away. Yeah. Let's try it. Let's try one stacked. So after the donuts, we're all gonna stack on myself on square, and the people with the I-beam need to just move away from the group. It's just it's a lot more consequential, but if we do it right, then it's better even, because then we get more AoE heals.
Yep.
Okay, we got Zulu. You ready?
Wow, dude. Keep those yawns off.
Zulu, are you good?
Zulu Berserk.
I'm good.
Oh, wait.
I'm good. We're good.
Well, I'm good. What?
Yeah, sorry, you had the X on your head. My bad.
Wow.
4.
Open your eyes, dude.
Okay, so stack on square here.
1.
Let's just like work on mechanics. Don't worry too much about. Yes, we need to get them to that third phase where we get the DPS buff. Okay, stay grouped. Outside. Middle. Okay, remember we're staying stacked on square. Inside. Stay stacked on square and I-beam run out. And then with square people, we're gonna run straight back towards the square marker. Okay, square marker here. Run straight back. I-beam people, move to the side. Job Rain, next. Job Big. Okay, now CC AoEs. Yeah, don't CC them before they're, yeah, group them up. Nice, good. Good, that was really good. Back on boss.
I-beam's coming out.
Okay, stay in the very middle of the room. I-beams go left and right. I-beam. Everyone should be in the middle line of the room here. Zulu out. Good job. Yeah, let's just stay in a straight line from the boss to square here.
2. 1.
Okay, group up. Okay, inside, inside. throw some CCs on these spiders. Middle. Okay, and remember, I-beams are coming out after this last one. So stay in the very middle. Everyone stay in the very middle. Tight on square. And I-beams move out. Augustina. Next. Beans. Next. Bellworm. Get these spiders down. Good job. Very good. Back on boss. Stay stacked for AoE heals. Okay, Nerubians, we're gonna kill Skull first. Every time. Skull and then X and then so CC these back to you, no cleave onto them. Big heals on the people with the fire debuff, and fire debuff run to the very front of the room, triangle, or the very back, diamond. Defensive if you need to, because you take a lot of damage here.
Then
Okay, X. And be very sure you don't touch someone else's fire, so stay far enough away. And now Moon. Remember, interrupt at the end of the cast here.
Let's go get that.
Okay, back and stack. Back on square. Just like the start of the fight.
Fire going out of 5.
Big heals on the people with fire. Throw some hots on them. You can wait for this fire, I think. Yeah, inside.
Berserk is on
Middle. Yeah. Hold up Berserk, we'll top you off.
And J-Dogs.
On the outside first. J-Dogs, if you get Karma here, that's great.
Oh.
You got a healing rain.
Shoot these.
And sheep the back one, so we'll go to Skull. Sheep the back one, we're not doing the one on the boss, guys. We're going to Skull. Get off the one on the boss. The boss needs to be moved. We're going Skull every time.
We have 2 B-reses. We have 2 B-reses.
Okay, let's get Berserk up. Strike, can you get Berserk, please? Or someone, yeah. Okay, last ad.
We have pushing you, right? Or we go one more set.
I think we're gonna get one more set. We get Aura Mastery from spell. Okay, middle. Joe, ice block out there if you need, or are you good? Yeah.
Watch the front, guys. Watch the front.
Shut the boss, man.
Middle. Watch out for fire. Outside.
Going to Skull.
CC these back too? Or, yeah.
Spam CC.
Front one.
Go to Skull.
Spam CC on this back, I'm good.
I'm on X. You guys DPS.
Yeah,
Okay,
stun
diamond.
right attack. Good.
We have 1 B-res.
Let's save it. Throwing to seat, so hots on the people throwing to seat. You guys can pop your defensive. Make sure you don't run into another fire. Crucial.
White lash, careful. Don't stand from the boss.
Oh.
Watch out! Push the deceit.
My ice block fucking.
It's fine, keep going.
Hey, get the ad. Get the Yogg ad after the new Rubian. Oh, we got 2 Yogg ads. Okay, wipe it. Go stand in the fires. Stop healing.
Alright. Of note, if you ice block and then stay in there after it falls off, it will spawn.
Oh, okay.
So frail.
Okay, so you could ice block maybe until it's about to or something.
I was able to ice block, and I didn't spawn it.
Yeah,
I
I did
ice
too.
blocked it. Oh, it fell on the ground, and then I had to run out, and then it spawned it.
If you ice block and then cancel ice block and probably blink out, it won't
Yep.
spawn the ad. You just gotta
Well,
do
I
it.
didn't ice block directly on top of it, so.
So when you're dropping it, if you're already ice blocked when the debuff is still on you, when you cancel your ice block, you need to blink off it.
Okay.
Like,
Or you
need
can
to
ask
cancel
for
and
a
blink
priest to
at the
grip
same-
you.
It won't.
Priest, that's too much work.
The
Yeah,
priest,
that's
the
not
priest
very-
grip will spawn it. So just make sure you can blink or try to time it so that.
How did we lose Berserk and Big Strongman?
Cleave. So tanks, if the boss is about to cleave, don't move him to the next ad. Wait for the cleave to go off, and then bring him to the next ad.
Just gotta tidy up little things. Guys.
So what happened is I heroic leaped out, and the front of the room was full, so I was gonna go to the edge, and then the boss came up behind me, and then I tried running away from the boss, and I got cleaved.
Yeah, so Twinkie, you just make sure that the boss is facing outside of this golden triangle in the middle, facing towards these pillars, and then if he's about to do that cleave, don't move him to the next ad yet. We can swap DPS over the next ad, and we can wait until that cleave's done, then you can bring the boss over.
Yeah, it was just bad timing.
Yeah. Nuku, you ready?
Yeah.
Since we're also getting to the end, guys, start pre-spawning so we can push into phase 3 and we can see that.
5, 4,
Okay, stack on square.
2, 1.
Okay, donuts. Inside. Middle. Outside. Okay, stay in the middle of the room here. Stay in the middle of the room, next to square, and beams out. Spellbreaker out. Go out.
Nice, bro.
Okay, back on square and AoE CC these. Good job on beams. Nice work on spiders. Back on boss. I-beam. Next one's coming out. Spellbreaker. Next one's coming out. Zul. Lulu. Good job. Back in. Okay, stack up. Outside, outside. Stay stacked here. Stay stacked. Middle. J-Dogs, you weren't outside enough. Inside. CC and Oshi darkness, please. And spread out for I-beams. Or stay in the middle, I-beams out. Big strong out. Side.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Too slow.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
I don't know, dude. We got.
Oh shit.
Too many dead.
Hey, wipe it, wipe it, wipe it. Stop heals. Guys, every single fight after the donuts, the beam goes out. No matter what. Every single pull. That third donut's finishing, just pretend the beam's going on you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to me right there. I didn't get hit by it. I just got like fucking trucked out of nowhere.
You got hit by ads. The little spiders.
That's not what my recap showed that I got. Stagger, 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 and then Colossus Smash or whatever it's called. I don't think I get hit by the ads again. Like one doesn't focus me.
When the spiders are all in there, when we have the outside to the inside, that is our less optimal route for when the spiders are spawning. But when that happens, we're gonna have to CC the spiders in the middle.
I have
Like all your leg sweeps or AoE stuns. Make sure we put them down, and then I'll be getting the demon hunters to use darkness for that as well when we end up going on the inside because it's all really packed. Let's take the boss to the right side of the circle. So like where Spiced is. We'll take the boss to this side, and then all the DPS can stand onto the the left side of the circle, so that we don't have anyone accidentally get cleaved. We're gonna start now since we're getting close to the end of the raid. We'll say if you guys if you mess up on the beam thing twice, you're out, just so that we can keep going and other people can learn the next thing. So beam and fire, if you mess up on those things twice, you're gone. Getting into the last half hour of our raid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, stack up on square. We're gonna do the same strat. After the third donut, we're gonna stack up in the middle line of the room, so from where the boss is now back to square, and just be standing along that straight line. And if you get the beam, run left or right. Out. Okay, Surging Darkness, stack up. The donuts. Outside, outside. So it's another inside, so Oshi, I'm gonna get you to darkness when we get to the middle. Okay, inside, and Oshi darkness here. Okay, and spread out in a straight line. Beam's going out. Rain soda. Beans. Nuku. Stack up on square. Good job, you three. Stack up on square. AoE CC these down. Group them up. Try not to push them out too far away from each other. Remember, kite back if you see one running towards you, because that debuff hurts. Get back on boss. Beams are coming out. Beams are coming out. Stay in the straight line. Beams left and right. In 3, 2, 1. First beam. Pretend it's you. Beans. Twice. Unlucky. Next one. Yep. Third. Last one coming out here. Good job, you three. Back on boss. Surging Darkness. The donut. So we're stacking up again. Stack up for the
right
donut.
after this.
Outside. Okay, we're gonna get Anger to pop Darkness when we get to the inside. Okay, inside, and we'll get Spellbreaker Aura Mastery and Banger's Darkness. And move. Beams out. Beams out. Good job, spell. Beams out on Berserk. Big heals here. We get a healing side too, actually. Okay, we'll get a Battle Res. And Shrek, can you get a Senria up? How did
I was in front of the boss.
Okay, yeah, watch that. Okay. We're back, we're good. Stage 2. So CC on the back ones, we're going Skull, X, Moon. Every single time. Nothing's changing there. Nerubians are coming out in 5 and rolling to seat to the front and back of the room. Make sure you get topped off by the healer. CC these back too. Fires are coming out. Fires are coming out. On Sidaria and Berserk. And Sinria. Remember to don't move the boss if he's about to cleave. It interrupts. Okay, back to stacking right behind Skull.
Fires in 5.
Good job on those 3 fires that were placed too. That's good. Okay, you can wait until after this to drop your fire. Outside.
I have darkness.
Stand in front door, stand in front door, stand in front door, stand in front door.
Middle.
Samalad.
Milad, you could bubble and go out. Okay, CC on these back two. We're going Skull again. We get a Ore Mastery here. Okay, Diamond.
Both of our masters are on cooldown there, so they'll be up in 20 seconds, both of them.
Okay, we got Salvation for the next circle.
Rolling to seat, fire's going out in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Get ready to move.
Make sure you get topped off by a healer first.
Nuku.
Okay, Hot's on Nuku. Hot's on Shrekstar.
Big strongman.
3,
And Big Strong.
2, 1.
Big Strong, you can bubble back there. Okay, inside.
Don't stand in front.
Middle. CC the back two, CC the back two. Stick to the plan. We're gonna go Skull, Skull, Skull. Okay, lots of people got cleaved there. 4 people. Make the boss so he's not cleaving towards the ad, please. Move him forward a bit more.
We can push him, we just gotta kill the ads.
Yeah, okay, Diamond.
All damage on ads only.
You can cleave to the boss. Make sure we top the people with fire. Bellsworn, Lopez, Nuku. Okay, here's phase 3. Okay, first debuff, Oshi grab. You'll see a purple thing falling from the sky. Guys, point it out if you see it. Here it is. Here's the first one. This is for Oshi. Oshi, stand in this. It's at the back. It's that skull. It's that skull.
Once he gets it, we lost, right?
Yeah. Okay, last.
Second pot.
Second one, go. A DPS, grab this one on the side. Joe, anyone? Just one person.
One person.
Remember, when it's about to run out, you're going over to circle, and we're gonna kill you. We're gonna swap all DPS. Very important to still swap DPS.
It's directly underneath the boss.
Okay, Oshi, go to circle. Go to circle. Guys, kill. Focus Oshi. Okay, DPS, grab that. DPS, grab that. Focus Oshi. CC him. Kill him.
In front of the boss.
When he's about to die, you can run away. Okay, next one.
I got the next one.
Taken. Kill Taken on the side now. All DPS swap to Taken. Interrupt. Tremor here. Tremor. Okay, next one is gonna be Big Stromp. He's going to circle.
1.
Everyone swap to Big Stromp. Kill him. Interrupt.
Middle.
I'm gonna go in 7 seconds.
Inside.
Golgori's in 7 seconds.
Middle. Kill him at the back. Interrupt that paladin. Gotta cast off.
Is it ball hitting?
No, he cast off.
Close.
Yeah.
Good, very good attempt.
So we had Sinria died from Cleve, and there was another person.
I died to Surging Darkness when I tried to drop off the fire.
Okay, yeah. So just if you have an immunity, you can run back there willy nilly. But otherwise, make sure you get topped off before you run back. It's 10 seconds. So.
What I tried doing is when he was dropping off his fire on me when he was doing his spinny fucking purple orb shit. So I dropped my turtle and to go to the back, and I was popping every fucking cooldown I had.
Oh yeah. So try and if you get rolling to seat at the same time that the donut happens, if you get rolling to seat at the same time the donut happens, then wait until like the last 5 seconds of rolling to seat and then run out.
Okay.
And then pop it so that you have long enough to pop a defensive in the middle of the donut.
Is orange a little too far from the skull? I feel like I'm running a lot. Back
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. We could put. Well, the thing is, though, it fears. We don't want people. You can put it right here, maybe. Let's put it here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, is the reason why we don't put it directly on top of the?
When the MC'd person dies, he does a priest AoE fear, so all melee need to run away from him.
Got it. Okay.
Could we move the condom to where Spice is, please? I need to fix my.
So there's one really awkward one that I was in. I think it's the person who gets it third.
Yep.
You will get unmind controlled, or you'll get mind controlled while the circles, the donut's happening.
Right. So you can CC the person and interrupt them.
Okay. Yep.
So
Just be aware
if
of that,
yeah. So if the person's about to get MC'd, they can still run out to the middle to our spot to circle, and we just have to make sure we throw interrupts on them. Very important. We got like 20 people in the raid, and there's one person MC'd at a time. Very important that we're interrupting those casts. You can hodge them, you can leg sweep them, you can do all that jazz. So I would say now's a good time to repot, eat.
Is Tack here? Is on my UI? He's not showing up.
You just said I need to step out for a minute.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't see it.
Does anyone need battle potions?
Please say it now, because we can give you some. We just need to make sure you're actually using them.
Can
I'll take
give me
a
some
few.
potion of bursting blood by any chance?
But you gotta pay for those, Shreki-kun.
Yeah, I
Let's
kind
try
of
to
figured as
try to
much.
get them out quickly so we can go.
I'm gonna remove attack from the raid just so he's not in the 5 frames.
Can Sinira get some P-pods?
Who?
Sinira.
Okay, that was much better on the beams there, you guys too. Oh, actually, Rain Soda Kai, I ran out of mats. I'll buy one of those off you.
We should start off by giving people 2 chances or they get kicked.
Yeah, he already mentioned.
Oh, I don't need that.
Start off at the beginning.
Yeah.
One big thing for the tanks, when you're running the boss to the ad, take a roundabout way. Don't just go there because you got the whole melee group cleaved.
So next
If tanks, that's a good idea. Tanks, if you're going from one ad to another, like, be very careful the way you're moving the boss. Don't just move him straight across the middle of the group if he's about to cleave.
Make sure you get prepared with these pots next week too, by the way.
So, we need to save battle reses, right? For the people that get MC'd?
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, that's the
Well,
case.
yeah. Don't die in the beginning.
Yeah, so...
That's...
Let's go.
I was like, you guys killed me, and I'm like, alright, cool, my mind control is off. I'm like, wait a second, I'm dead.
Yeah, we'll try and get you back up if
We
you...
we only need you for the first 2 phases to clear the spiders.
Oh, okay. I figured as much.
Baby daddy.
5, 4,
Make sure you're pre-potting.
3, 2, 1.
They stack up on square for our AoE heals. Okay, inside. Middle. Outside, stay in the path of the square, and beams run left and right. Okay, beams, 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 beams. Pretend it's you. First one, Joe.
Melee group up on X.
Really good job on spotters here, guys. Really good job. Back on boss.
Beams and back.
So for next set of beams, coming in 3, 2. Good job, Nuku. J-Dogs. Good job. Beans. Good job. Okay, next is donuts. Donuts, stack up. Outside. Stay on square here so we can get our AoE heals. Oshi, we're gonna get you to pop darkness when we get in there.
CC ads.
And Spellbreaker will get you to pop Aura Mastery. And CC these ads. Okay, Aura Mastery and darkness and CC here. Don't stand in front of the boss. Okay, I beam out, Nuku. We all died to it.
Wipe.
Wipe it. Okay, Nuku, warning 1.
Balls. Bad timing.
Where I'm contemplating on pouring in a drink. Contemplating.
Okay, just
no balls.
Just save us the dialogue and just go pour yourself another drink.
Contemplating. It means a lot for me. But you know what? I like the way you think. I should pour myself another drink.
Okay, well, we got, because it's our last 15 minutes, we're gonna go from our, we also have the 2 warnings rule, and then we're gonna cut the bottom DPS for these last few pulls of the night. If we don't get it here. Or if we get it here, that's fine, that's great, and everyone gets it.
Give me a second to pour my liquor. Christ.
Just so you know, guys, these cuts are necessary for us to progress, and it won't be permanent. It's just to get these bosses down so we can move forward and move somewhere bigger and better.
Zulu, Nuku?
Yo.
Good?
Yeah, I'm just pouring my liquor, man.
Well, you gotta press ready check. Like you can wait.
I did.
Make sure you guys pre-pot it too.
Yeah, everything here, guys.
4,
I'm all set, man. I'm all set.
2, 1.
Okay, stack on square. Here we got donuts. Inside, inside. Middle. And remember, we're staying in a straight line from skull to square. Okay, I-beams are coming out. Pretend it's on you. Get ready to go. Berserk. Movilis. Joe. Okay, stack up at in the line here. See these down. We got some that are on the far side. Let's get these grouped.
I-beam's coming up.
Yeah, get ready. I-beam's out.
Shark Star.
Okay, warning, Shrek Star. Quicker. August. Okay, good. Back on boss.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, donuts. Inside, nice. This is better for us. Okay, middle. Stay stacked on square here. Stay stacked on square so that these spiders aren't running all over the room.
I-beams in 5.
And last one outside. Can we get a Aura Mastery from Spellbreaker? And I-beams, watch out. Beans.
Spellworm.
Joe. Guys, we need to stack these spiders. We got one at the back.
It's getting spread out.
Okay, back on boss. Okay, we're probably gonna get phase 2 here. Get ready to CC the back ones and we kill Skull. Remember to tank the boss a little bit in front of the ad so that we don't get hit by the AoE. Rolling to seat, remember to get topped off before you run too far. It's a 10-second cast. You have lots of time to run it to the very back. Diamond. Now be careful when you move the boss over. Maybe do your big roundabout loop here. Make sure he does not cleave. But still get him back to this so we can cleave onto him.
Yes.
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 Going to seat in 10. Get ready to take the fire out.
Rolling to seat, get topped off by a healer. Oh, we got the darkness stack. Inside.
Don't get safe.
Watch the cleave. Middle.
One on
Okay, hang on with your fire. You can wait until this last one.
One on August.
Now go.
Finger popping.
It's gotta be further out, Spellbreaker. I want that at the front of the room. CC the back ones. CC the back ones. Stop DPSing this back one, please. Oh, it's actually decent, Spellbreaker. Sorry, I thought it was. Sorry. Okay, watch the boss cleave and go over to circle. Yeah, if he's not casting cleave, you can run him straight over. It's just when he's casting it. Okay, back to boss. Watch the fires in this phase. Do not step on a fire. Rolling just heat's going out. Make sure you get topped off. And do not go too close to another one. You don't have to force it. Stay 10 yards away from other fires, please. Pop a defensive if you're on the outside now. Oh, it's outside anyway. Lucky.
I'll do dark.
Get ready to pop CCs.
Inside. Middle, sorry.
Get ready for the outside.
We're still going skull first. Okay, CC these back too, please.
Watch the cleave, guys. Some people jumped in front of the cleave.
Ideally, we push him here with these ads.
Yeah, yeah. Back to diamond. The Spiced is drinking here.
Okay, 50 seconds.
Top off the deceit people, top off the hunter, mage.
Watch your ads. You got the front of the room too, guys. Don't forget.
We have 30 seconds to push him. We got this.
Okay, stage 3. Okay, first one is Oshi. He's grabbing it.
Is there an argument to have the low DPS get it?
It's just you get a damage buff, so you do a lot more. We can battle res. Okay, first one's out. Where's the first one? Oshi, you got it?
Right in melee, right inside melee. Right inside melee skull.
Just someone, just not a tank, just not a tank. That's fine, that's fine. Just remember to go to circle
Behind
when
my
it's...
tank.
We lost thing?
Yeah, lust.
Second pot. All cooldowns.
It's on melee again, right of skull.
Okay, just make sure DPS gets it. Okay, Nuku, get ready to
I
go
got
to
it.
circle.
I already got one. Someone else is.
Got it.
Hey guys,
Get ready to switch.
Kill Nuku, kill Nuku. Don't let him get that cast
In
off.
front of the boss, I'm turning him. I'm turning the
Okay,
boss.
melee, someone get the next one.
It's in front of the boss.
In front of the boss. There you go.
I got it.
Okay, Oshi, we gotta kill Oshi next.
That's good.
Hey, kill him, don't let him get that cast off.
Don't let get in cast off, guys. The ads come back instantly. There's another one in melee. So we got it.
DPS get that.
You wanna
Okay,
get Oshi?
Movilis is next. Kill Movilis. Hey, battle res Oshi, please. Kill Movilis.
Get on, switch him over.
Charmer. Okay, inside.
Interrupt them. Just make sure you interrupt
CC
them.
him. CC, interrupt. Hey, melee, get the one in the middle. Get the one in the back. Sand on it, bubble or something.
Hide it down.
Kill Berserk. Interrupt Berserk.
I can't grip him.
Those circles falling too. That's what does the big AoE damage if no one catches it. DPS have to grab it.
I grabbed it, but I guess I already had one. I don't know if that mattered.
Yeah, it does.
Nobody else had gone for it.
Yeah, so DPS has to go for those circles.
Anyone with immunity, paladins, like anyone with immunity should have gone to that one.
It was a good one though. We almost had him.
What's to repair?
Okay, big strong man and Sinira, we're gonna do this pull without you guys. Sorry.
Alright.
Good run, and we'll hopefully get it as a group for the next goes. But just to make this a little bit easier, once you guys get your DPS up a bit.
Who needs repairs? Dropping my Yakko. We already got one out there. Thank you, Range Soda, but fuck you at the same time.
I have many.
You guys are doing mechanics good and stuff, and like we'll have everyone for the next go. But just because it's 3 minutes to our technical end of raid time, and
I mean, there's like 4 people below me, and I don't care. I don't really mind because we're playing like shit anyways. But
it's a work in progress, guys.
The people below you are tanks and healers.
Post it. That's not what I see.
What meter are you using?
Oh, literally just. Yeah, maybe not this one.
Are
It's
you
nothing
using
against you guys. It's just the
recount?
Yeah, I'd recommend uninstalling recount and getting details.
What is that?
Those numbers are everywhere.
Oh my god. Fuck
You
this.
can't even fucking do that.
Wow.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
Quality sorting, dude.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, let's.
Alright, let's get this. Let's get this poll going, guys.
Make sure everybody. Make sure you have everything.
Look at this.
I don't understand why the fuck it like just did a random sort instead of the ordered sort.
How many healers do we have?
5.
5.
Okay. Is that okay with our ratio?
Yeah, it's fine.
Where's Joe
Okay.
at?
Pre-pot, do the rest.
Hey, Joe, come over to the jumping troll of the 2 dinosaurs in the back. I have a gift for you. I usually look at it.
You ready, guys? Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why the fuck are you trading with me?
Go.
Okay, stack on square. Okay, inside. Middle. Outside. Remember, stay in a line with square and X, and debuffs are going out, so make sure you're in that line and you move left and right. And finger.
I'm coming.
Okay, and in a straight line here, and let's AoE these ads down.
Come on, guys. There's still one head up. Too long.
Spellbreaker.
Debuff.
Another one.
I-beam, it's going out.
More.
Last one, Nuku. A little quicker, a little quicker.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, donuts. Outside. Stay on square here, and Oshi, we're gonna get you to darkness and spellbreakers or mastery when we get in.
CC.
And CC these ads. Okay, darkness and aura mastery. J-Dog's out. And run back
Range
to
of it.
square.
I was slow.
No. No. You're slowed.
Slowed by the spiders, yeah.
I mean, as a DPS, we can also run away from the guy who has it.
Yeah.
So these are, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the donuts are opposites. So if we get middle first, then it's going to be outside second. So they change. They're back and forth. Whatever you get the first, it's going to be the second time second. It keeps going back and forth.
Oh, they might have patched it. When I did this the first week, it was random every time.
It seems like the past 2 attempts we've done have been
Opposites.
back and
Okay.
forth. Yeah, that's what I've noticed, but it might
Okay.
change. So it might just been luck. So I'm paying attention to it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was noticing a pattern depending on how it starts.
Okay.
We'll see.
It alternates.
If it does it again right now, then it alternates for sure.
Yeah, we'll call this last attempt here. Last go, all the marbles. Use everything.
Hey, is Bean still on right now, or is he?
No.
He
he's
had
done.
to go. He had to go.
So what were you trying to trade me, Snacks?
I was gonna give you and Oshi because the thing said y'all didn't have one. Y'all are top DPS.
Not what I asked, but alright. Here, have some fucking shit.
A rune?
Oh.
Yeah, just fucking take it then.
I was gonna give him one.
Those red
Hey,
things that
food?
give you 60 strength or whatever?
Yeah, I just get a bunch of them
It's
whenever
like a
I queue
login
for
room.
like random heroics. So I just have them.
I got some. I just popped one right now.
Just giving you some shit so you can be prepped for the next fucking raid and whatnot. Count that as my contribution.
Here we go.
Yep.
My shit for the next round.
Free bot.
22.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack on square. Inside. Stay on square here. Middle. Outside. I-beam, watch out here. I-beam going out. Move away from the person with I-beam too. Attack in. Good job. A-dogs, good job. After this third one, we're stacking on square. Joe, get out. Good job. Stack on square. And AoE these down. Stun them. Do not touch them if you can help it. Much better on those spiders. Good job, guys.
I beam 5.
Okay, get ready to move out, left and right. Good job, Golg. Lad, good job. Info worm, good job.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we got the donuts. Outside. Attack on square, and we're gonna have Oshi.
CC's before they start moving. CC's ads.
Oshi and Spellbreaker.
Don't stand in front.
And let's get Link in here too. In the middle. Okay, go ahead, yeah, everything.
Get ready to move.
Okay, get out. I beam out. Still.
Nuku can get up.
Nope.
No.
Keep going. We get a battle res on Golgari. Check star if you're able to get out Golgari.
Or fell one, take over.
Got it.
Okay. CC on these back ones, we're killing Skull. Remember, you can stay and get topped off from healers before you have to really run with your debuff.
Melee, you guys can go up front too. You don't have to go in the back.
Fill it up first.
Last ad.
You should be void lashing here.
Yeah, you can keep them away then, that's fine.
There it is.
There it is.
Good job. Good call.
Oh, he's there.
Going to C3.
Here we get the Surge in Darkness, yeah. Stack for donuts. Outside, stack on square. And we're gonna get Fanger popping. You're gonna Darkness on the inside. And a revival here.
I have flames.
Okay, yeah, get ready to run them out. Defensive CC these back ones.
You're good. Go.
Yeah, it's okay. That's better that you got it dropped. If you have a defensive, that's the.
I just dropped my darkness.
Yeah.
There's always
Right
Steve.
for the game.
Oh,
Velas,
Tom
you're,
boss.
Try to get people.
you're getting cleaved. Get that debuff. Spice is drinking. Okay, diamond.
Which time do we have?
It's
5
next
seconds.
set of ads.
30 to the next ads. Going to seats are going out. Heads up.
3, 2, 1.
Inside, CC the back two. Okay, so on this set of ads, we want to push him.
Yeah.
Do we have a res for?
No reses left.
How much do we push him?
He needs to go to 30%. He needs to go down 10 more percent in 30 seconds.
Jump. Have the rogues jump on him.
Oh shit! Shit!
We're not
shit.
gonna-
Sorry about that. I took that.
Like we could technically do one more set of ads, but then we're not going to meet the damage requirement at the end.
Okay, CC on the back two. Inside. Middle.
They're coming out in 3 seconds. Try not to put
CC, CC. Oh, we'll kill Diamond. Kill Diamond. CC Skull. Kill Diamond. CC Skull.
if you can reach it.
Okay, guys. Who's still attacking Skull? We said we're killing Diamond. Alright. It's probably white.
It's our last attempt anyway.
Yeah.
Can we just concede?
Keep going, keep going.
Jump
off.
Take her to the edge. Rolling the seats going out again.
3, 2, 1.
Inside. Watch out for fire.
Watch out for fire. Go on the edge. Let's go.
Oh.
Middle.
Didn't push him.
Yeah. Too many people dead. Alright, well we had a few good pulls into phase 3.
Yeah.
Just have to if everyone gets your potions and does Mythic Plus and get your DPS up, that'll be no problem.
We'll definitely do.
So have your potions and flasks and stuff for next week.
There's a lot of people not pre-potting, so or using
Still?
either. Yeah. Look at your meters, see.
We'll go over that right now.
Yeah, we'll look at the logs.